Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Girl, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I said I was gonna come live today with my camera on, but I'm still sitting here with my damn robe on. Make that make sense. Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense. What's going on? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh, yes, 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 we can hear you. Okay, cool. Where's my this is allegedly, y'all. All right, everything I said in my mouth is based on my opinion only, honey. I am definitely not trying to defame nobody's character. Nobody's character. But anyway, she said, hello, LTs. I love it. LTs. It is raining over here in Katy. Okay. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. I just decided to go live or whatever and get y'all asses out of the goddamn swamp or whatever. But also to tell y'all what's going on. A lot is going on. A lot is going on, honey. A lot is going on. However, what we going to talk about? What we talking about today? I got a few things I can talk about. I got a few things. Good evening, Amor and chat. I'm driving and listening. Well, be careful driving. Oh, that's pretty cool. So Briana is going to be doing UNC Charlotte Halton Arena. Man, Briana is, listen, Briana like, I ain't playing. I ain't playing. She done already start back working, y'all. Look, let me put it up right quick. Let me put it up. This live is not about Briana, but I just so happen to see it. I just so happen to see it. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? So Briana done already and the reason what caught my eyes, I saw UNC. She probably should have did the flyer blue though. Blue and white. Brianna, change it, change it. Don't put green up there, girl. Don't put green up there. But anyway, courtside celebrity just being Brianna, UNC, Charlotte, Halton Arena, April the 12th. That's tomorrow. Doors open at noon, honey. She put foot on the ground and she is already running. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Big Bree, not the little one, okay? I would love to see Brianna pick back up all the things that she had to drop because whether or not they called and tried to sabotage it or whether or not she decided to cancel because she didn't want to have to run into people that's trying to unalive her and shit like that, okay? So anyway, but that's what she's saying she's going to be tomorrow, all right? So anyway, I think that's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Pretty cool. But anyway, let me get something and let y'all listen to a whole damn hater. Honey, there's so many haters out here on the internet, but we about to listen to one. So shout out to my girl, Toya, for sending me this. Because, baby, when I heard it, I was like, girl, say it ain't so. Hold on, y'all. And I know some of y'all probably have heard it. This be my first time hearing it. Bree is definitely going to level back all the way up. I'm proud of her. Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to as well. She definitely needs to do that because, hold on. Because, you know, she definitely has what it takes. She does. She just gotta, you know, just get back in the right mindset. But y'all, listen, watch this right here, y'all. Look at this, honey. Y'all know we be following some narc behavior acting people on this here internet, right? Baby, when I tell you, first of all, shout out to my Korra supporters as well, honey. Y'all have been showing me mad love in the comments. I don't know if y'all got together and plan to do that. Somebody said that y'all was over on somebody's page giving me flowers, but I didn't know who page y'all was talking about, so I couldn't go. So if y'all tell me which page it was, I can go over there and see the video that y'all did. But I heard that they were giving me flowers on somebody's page yesterday. Or was it yesterday or the day before? I'm not sure who. But y'all, listen to this damn man. Somebody sent me this again. Shout out to my girl Toya that be keeping me covered down on this nut, okay? But listen to this foolishness right here, all right? Y'all, when I tell, first of all, everybody in here should already know who Korra and Justin is, okay? Korra is the Nigerian black, well, Nigerian, the black female who currently now lives in LA, but she's from Nigeria, who was married to this man. They met in China. He was a doctor, a chiropractor. He still is, well, so supposed to be or whatever. But you know, you definitely don't see chiropractors acting the way he does, okay? However, this man is so bitter, so jealous over what his ex-wife is doing that he is coming all out. Like, you know how sometimes people try to hide how they feel? They try to subdue it. You know what I'm saying? They try to cover it up, try to like, you know, be like, oh, I don't want to come all the way out and let them know I'm a known hater or whatever, right? But he didn't, he's like gloves off. He now wants everybody to know that he is so bitter. Y'all listen to this. This is a small clip, okay? A small clip. Now, I don't know if the live was today or yesterday, but y'all listen to this small clip of this hater. Listen to this, y'all.
Respect the mother of my kids? Why? She's accusing me of hiring a hitman to kill her. Fuck that bitch. Like, that's, like, seriously. like, how do you accuse someone of that? Like, no.
Oh, it just stopped. Hold on. I gotta reload it. What happened? Hold on.
Respect the mother of my kids? Why? She's accusing me of hiring a hitman to kill her. Fuck that bitch. Like, that's, like, seriously. like, how do you accuse someone of that? Like, no.
That's not the end of it. Why is it doing that? Is that the end of it? I thought it was more. Hold on. I thought it was more. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's 1 minute and 17 seconds. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why it's stopping like that. Give me a second. Why is it doing that? Hold on, it froze. Let me reload it, y'all. Let me reload it. It's a minute long video, so hold on. Let's try it again. Sometime it does this. I don't know why. I think it might be a StreamYard thing, but let's try it again, y'all. He said, fuck that bitch. He called the mother of his kids a bitch.
Respect the mother of my kids? Why? She's accusing me of hiring a hitman to kill her. Fuck that bitch. Like, that's, like, seriously. like, how do you accuse someone of that? Like, no.
Oh, why is it doing that? Well, let me just let y'all listen to the rest of it then. Hold on. Oh, maybe that is it. Is it?
Like, that's, like, seriously.
Oh, that might be it. Hold on.
Like, how do you accuse someone of that? Like, no. Like, no. Sorry, no. She's accused me of everything in the world. And
Yeah,
I'm not going to stand here and tolerate it. So, no. I'm not going to respect her behavior. No.
All right, hold on. So there is more to it. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if maybe because it's raining. I don't know shit. But anyway, let's pull up his video where he's on his page spazzing because him and the dude was not able to sabotage her record sales. So that's what he's mad at. He's mad because he wasn't successful in sabotaging her sales.
April 11th. It's a beautiful day out here in Los Angeles, California.
So I don't know if y'all know, but if you don't, let me tell you. So Korra released her album yesterday, but before she released the album, him and a couple of other people tried to sabotage it. They wanted to sabotage it. They didn't want her to make no sales, didn't want her to make no money. Literally thought they was going to come out here and mock the video, show how horrible her voice sounds in different edits and shit like that or whatever. She said, that's not the end of the clip. He shoots a bird. Yeah, he did shoot a bird. So that's what I was trying to get to, but it wouldn't come up. But it's okay. I appreciate you sending it to me. It's just not playing on my side. So this is about a 30-minute clip. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But I want y'all to see this old hater, baby. He's so mad. Let me tell you something, y'all, about a hater, honey. When a hater get mad at you for continuing to succeed despite their lies, despite their defamation, despite their slander, okay? Despite them trying to come after every single thing from your head to your toe, get jealous of your spouse and your adult kids. Imagine that. Anyway, but they come after you with everything that they have, right? Why? Because they're bitter. And so yesterday, he tried to sabotage her yesterday and the day before, and it did not work. It absolutely did not work. So he's mad. So today, she becomes a bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. She said, Amor, did you hear Korra say that she won't allow him to take the kids out of LA unless he signs a thing to passport? Yeah, but he's already done took the kids out of LA. He was in Arizona like a week ago or whatever. So he's basically trying to tell her, you can't tell me what to do, but I could definitely tell you what to do. So that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. She said he's mad because none of the songs that they got on the Master 2 was included in her album. She beat them at their game. Exactly. She definitely beat them at their game. You are absolutely correct, because I also got a screenshot of the girl, Stony, literally saying that they were going to copyright the album, and now they can't copyright the album because none of the songs that Dawn owned the master copy to, none of them are on the album. So they cannot copyright the album, but they were literally that's why they released it the day before, because they wanted it to drop so that the next day they can copyright it and be like, because here's the thing. If you got a photo of me, the same photo that I have, but if you posted of me first, I cannot prove that that was my photo. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, they thought, oh, let's release the album since I have the master copy to them. We're going to do it the day before. That way, when she comes out and she released the album tomorrow, we're going to copyright it. And guess what? They were not able to do that. Oh, goofies. But let's listen to this old bitter man right quick.
So, what's up?
Now, I put it on fast play because, he talks slow as shit.
Just give it a few minutes and let people load on here. But what we're going to do today is a guy's got to protect himself. The patterns are pretty obvious. And, the allegations that are being made are the most extreme sort that you could possibly make. So, that is what we have to deal with. Hello. Put this on not having bad posture, leaning over.
Okay.
Like this thing's gonna fall. Of course, the girl's probably dead.
So now I have not seen this video. I want to ask y'all in the comments. When he said we're taking the extra steps or whatever, please tell me this joker is not sitting here acting like he's typing up some court papers. Please tell me he's not going down that alley again. We typing up 301 pages of court docs. Is that what he's doing?
Into my stand a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It works. Clock it. That's right. Hello, Kimberly. I'm loving all the clock it's in there. Be sure to comment lots of clock it's everywhere.
The reason why he's telling them to comment all the clock it's, because the dumb broad, Stony, literally did a song called Clock It, okay? That little whack-ass, dusty song from yesterday, it was called Clock It. Make it make sense.
All right, I gotta fix this stand. It's bugging me. Give me 1 second. Let me grab a book. I'm a nerd, so we're going to use functional anatomy, a functional atlas for human anatomy. Hello from Tennessee. All right, so what are we going to talk about today? Lots of things. Mostly, we're going to talk about the cycle of abuse and a recent allegation, you know, because I'm responsible for everything. When you guys go to the gas pump and it costs more to fill up your gas tank, I'm going to take full responsibility for that. That was me. Again, a little preface for people that are new here. I'm a sports chiropractor in LA. I've worked with 5.
I want to ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever seen a doctor act like this before online? Have you ever, I mean ever, seen a doctor, someone that claims that they are a doctor, go live constantly? Now, let me take that back. Any professional. Have you ever seen any professional, I'm talking about a professional, go live like this and drag their, not even the mother, but the other parent of their children, call them names, call them bees and all types of stuff or whatever, and accuse them of all types of stuff publicly? Have you ever seen a professional do something like this?
Olympic teams, professional sports teams, CEOs and celebrities that you see on TV. So why am I on here being a truth teller? Well, because there is a organization, a cult, organized by my ex-wife, they are structured, they are organized, and they just lie. Primarily to try to, like, you know, probably because of the color of my skin or whatever, or they're insecure that I'm a good friend.
And do you notice he's always saying probably because the color of my skin? That's what you call race baiting, okay? Race baiting. When you start trying to accuse someone of coming after you, dragging you, lying on you, being nasty towards you because the color of your skin, that's race baiting. You're trying to get those people that has the same color skin as you to get upset at the person that they're referring to. So he's trying to rally white people to be upset, mad at Korra and her supporters. That's why he always use the color of my skin, the color of my skin. Probably because the color of my skin. It's called race baiting. White people do it, black people do it, Hispanics do it. It's called race baiting. They want the particular race to be upset with the person that they're referring to or persons that they're referring to based on race alone.
But it has been going on for years and years. I have been accused of everything you can possibly think of. And for those of you that wonder, why don't you just go to court? Well, I tried that, and the evidence that is undisputable fact was considered hearsay. So I am tired of being harassed. I'm not a doormat. It's been going on for 4.5 years.
Now, this man said he's tired of being harassed, but he literally just did a video yesterday with some people that Korra fell out with. She bumped heads with. They fell out. That shit happens, right? But you're supposed to fall out and move on, not fall out and obsessed over somebody, right? Those type of people are miserable and bitter, baby. You hear me? And it speaks loud. But nevertheless, so the young lady, Stoney and Dawn, they fell out with Korra. Korra done moved on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. And they're still stuck, okay? So he teamed up with them, did a little diss track, little video or whatever, trying to humiliate Korra, but it didn't work. All it did was made Korra supporters double, triple, and quadruple down on the support that they give her. And they came through and outdid what she even expected, and now he's mad. So now he come and talk about, I'm tired of being harassed. Joker, are you serious?
I have ignored it for most of those 4.5 years. I've come out and defended myself a few times just because I got tired of it. And now it seems like the only way that this will ever be.
He's came outside and he said he came outside and defended himself a few times. This joker did a whole Risa Tisa. This joker done did a whole Risa Tisa several times. Okay? Yeah, we can see your post, Cookie. We can see your post. All right, here. Did you post something else earlier? We don't see your post for earlier. That's the only one I see. This joker done did a whole Risa Tisa and talking about he only came out a few times and defended himself. Ooh, Justin. Justin. You know what I don't understand, y'all? I don't understand the lies people tell. And everybody know they lies because in several videos back, they done said something totally different. Like, people know you lying. Even his fans, supporters, they know he lying. They can literally pull back up the footage and tell that this joker is lying. But that's how you know that they don't really support him. They just hate the person that he's talking about. And this just don't go for him. This is for everybody. Your audience know you lying. You can sit there and tell a bold-faced ass lie. Your audience know you telling a bold-faced ass lie, but because of their hate for someone else, they will sit there and clap for you. They know you lying. They didn't seen it and heard it with their own ears. I had to come out here and defend myself. Are you kidding me? Justin is the one that started all this in the first place. Makes no sense to me.
The thing of the past is if I continue relentlessly to tell the truth with evidence and or logic, and until the perpetrators are so embarrassed to tell a lie that they just leave me alone. But, you know, we are making progress on that front. We do have a cease and desist to all the bloggers. So yes, Joy, we know who you are. Yes, Sonia, we know where you are. Yes, Natasha, we know where you are. Yes, Elijah, we know where you are, where you work, where you go to church. Yeah, yep. So yes, so these perpetrators of cyber harassment.
So I didn't make the cut, y'all, because you know, I just blog or whatever. I don't be doing all the other stuff. And I'm not on Facebook like that with it, you know. I may say something here and there on Facebook, but not a whole lot. So I guess I didn't make this cut, y'all. Sonia, girl, you made the cut, girl. He said he know where you are. Hey, he said he know where you are, honey. She said I was waiting.
We are in the process of, well, to be determined later. Don't want to spoil it. Okay, so what are we talking about today?
Sonia said, God knows or more, I am driving home in full speed because I need to come answer this piece of shit. I heard he called my name. If you summons me, I respond. I am an oracle. Please, Amore, your link. Hey, y'all want Sonia back up here today, y'all? Come on, Sonia. Come on, girl. You are always welcome. You are always welcome. Let's hear some of that Nigerian slang cussing out, baby. Come on, Sonia. Come on, honey. Come on down. You are the next contestant of The Price is Right. She said, if you summons me, I respond. See, that used to be me, Sonia. I used to respond all the time, but now I know some of these people thrive for your voice, honey. They need your voice, baby. They need you. They need you. And without it, baby, they look like a damn goofy. You hear me? All right, let's continue.
Let's talk about common distraction techniques that I'm going to be careful with my word choice because I don't want this video to be suppressed, because generally if you talk about this stuff, it gets suppressed. So let's talk about the files, right? It was in the news everywhere, right? Files, like everywhere, everyone was talking about these files, all the heinous things that people in power do. And then we went to, you know, then we did some political stuff in the Middle East, and now nobody's talking about that anymore. That is a distraction technique. When you have something that you don't want people to focus on, you create a big event that keeps their focus on for a period of time, and then they forget about the heinous thing in the past. So, where are we now? Right now, right? Between me being fully dedicated to stopping these lies, stopping this harassment, because I don't want my kids growing up with him. So
he said he's fully dedicated in stopping the harassment and stopping the lies. Thank you, Sonia C. Hey, you guys, I have a goal up here. I set a goal. If you guys can be so kind and help me meet my goal for today. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I am calling out all the bad behavior with evidence. And Don and Stoney standing their ground as well, being like, we're not going to deal with this as well. The people are starting to understand and realize what's going on much more prevalently. Now, I get it. There's always going to be the cult members that will, they're the ones you see in my comment section.
No, I didn't make
the
cut.
Saying I'm obsessed, saying I'm jealous, saying whatever.
And you are, come on, Justin, you are very much obsessed. You're very much bitter. You're very much resentful. You're very much jealous, okay? She said, Amor, isn't there a way Korra can get Athena's passport other than him signing it? If so, please explain so I can let Korra know. Yes, she can. She could literally just take the paperwork that says he is supposed to sign it. She can take it, hold him in contempt, or she could take it, hold him in contempt, and bring the paperwork to court with her, and they will make him sign it in court. That's all she has to do. That's all she has to do, and she don't have to pay a dime to do that. You don't need, okay, let me just take that back. I said you don't have to pay a dime, but like $100 and so or whatever to hold somebody in contempt. $100 and so. It's very, very small amount. You don't even need a lawyer. And you could just hold him in contempt just for that. Just for that alone. But I wouldn't hold him in contempt just for that. She can hold him in contempt for other things. If I'm going to hold him in contempt, I will hold him in contempt with several things, but that would be number one. That would definitely be number one. And they will bring the paperwork to court, and they will have him sign it in court. Okay?
Like they're just there. They have their own little chat group, and they're like, Dr. Dean posted, go harass him. Like they're organized. They are a legitimate organized, like I've been saying, terrorist organization for.
The reason why he's saying what he's saying right now, the reason why he's saying they're in these groups and they're saying, hey, he's live, go harass him, right? Go attack him. The reason why he's saying that is because he was in groups. I don't know if he still is, but he was once in groups that were doing exactly that. Korra's live, let's go attack her. So that's why he's saying that, because that's what he did. A lot of times you hear these people come out here and say these things. It's projection, because that's what they've done, okay? That is exactly what they've done. So they're like, if I did it, I know that she had to have done that. And I don't even think Korra are in any groups. I don't think so. Korra has never reached out to me before as a blogger. She's thanked me on her platform as a blogger, but, as an American blogger, she thanked me. But she'll do that. But Korra doesn't come. She don't answer no inboxes. I've never inboxed her, so I'm saying that. That's what I think, because I've never tried to reach out to her. Never, ever, ever. So, however, from my knowledge, she does not link up with bloggers or whatever to go after this man, from my knowledge, okay? Now, if I'm wrong, y'all prove me wrong, okay?
Many years now, and they in fact are proving to be as such. Like the organization between them, the communication.
But he has hooked up with bloggers that went on their page and had their phone numbers, was in WhatsApp groups and things of that nature. So he has definitely linked up with bloggers. And from my knowledge, some of the bloggers that he linked up with, they fell out with him. Like, they don't even like him no more. Matter of fact, they came out and exposed him,
Between them is just so bloody obvious. Okay. So, back to what we talked about. Files, news, terrible stuff. And now we're at war. Great distraction technique, right? So, where does this lead with my story? Just giving you guys, many of you guys probably are aware of this, American. 60% of my audience now is American. The majority of the rest is in the UK. And the only African country that is left is South Africa, and they will probably get blocked entirely soon. Sorry, this tag isn't.
It's kind of low. Can y'all hear him?
So,
Hold on.
So
Let me see if I can turn this up.
Regardless of what you see on the internet, of all these bloggers that are getting paid to do this, people are, especially Americans, are figuring out what's going on. So here's what I predict is going to happen. I predict something big, drastic, some kind of victim event will take place. And let me give you some clues, right? So I'm going to, again, with evidence, so that you guys understand, I'm not putting out false information, meaning
this is the same man that said that he was going to file a defamation lawsuit against Korra for writing her book and telling lies, and said that he was going to make $500,000 or something like that, right? But the reason why he didn't move forward with it is because he knows it's not a lie, and he knows that Korra can prove it. There's text messages where the sister literally said, "You used to beat my sister up," and he responded with, "I'm sorry that I hurt you." Instead of, "That's not true. Why would you say such a thing? I never put my hands on your sister." He didn't respond with that. He said, "I'm sorry that I hurt you. I'm sorry I disappointed you," or something to that effect, right? That alone tells you that he knows that they have proof of him hitting her, beating her, whatever you want to say. They have proof of it. So that's why he never did that so-called defamation claim, okay?
I'm putting out a prediction, but it's based on somebody else's actions. Okay, so many of you guys remember the London attack. Allegedly, my ex was attacked with a knife and acid. Well, I looked at it. She said she got attacked in the leg, but then there's a video of her saying she cut her leg on a table. You can hear voices in the background say, "Ooh, that was a good."
Now listen to this, you guys. From my knowledge, the attack was in what, 2024? I think the attack was in 2024. So this man is now going back to the London attack that I find to be a little suspect. I'm not going to accuse him of it. However, I did read a text message where he said the only way that this is ever going to stop is if she's dead or locked up or something like that, right? Go to prison or she's dead. So that happened, and then all of a sudden the knife attack happened. So I don't know. I'm not going to say he did it, but, I don't know. I don't want to defame the dude, but it was just a little suspect, okay? So he's bringing that back up is what I'm saying. From what, 2 years ago now?
What? Ooh, you scared me. I mean, it's completely obvious that it was fake. And why would she do such a fake thing? Well, for attention. She was even bragging afterwards that it made TMZ, and that made her, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you be happy about all this publicity of somebody trying to do such a thing to you? And of course, who got the blame for it? This guy. Just like your gas prices, that was me. All right, so let me give you some.
Now, mind you, he's saying who got the blame for it. I don't know if y'all know, but he literally came out and blogged on it. He the one tried to bring highlight to it. He didn't bring highlight to it in a way of, "Oh my God, the mother of my daughters could have been killed," right? Like someone tried to attack the mother of my daughters, what the hell? He didn't bring light to it as if he was concerned or anything. He brought light to it as if to try to discount it and say it was fake. It did not happen. You know what I mean? So again, he wasn't like, "Oh my God, like, oh, Athena and Junie could have lost their mom. What in the world? What is wrong with you guys? Stand down, stand down." No, he brought light to it like, she's lying. That shit didn't happen. Like, come on, you guys, it's fake. Yeah, that's the type of publicity and light that this dude brought to an alleged attempt stabbing in the UK.
Evidence. I'm going to use somebody's words to justify what I'm saying, and I will continue to use her words until she shuts the fuck up. Yeah. Okay, ready? So remember, she was attacked in London, and this was on Easter Sunday, so this wasn't that long ago at all.
See me, I will go. I'm going to finish that investigation. When they find out who sent that person, it is a felony. You are going to jail. That's attempted MURD.
MUDRER.
You are going to jail for hiring a hitman on your ex-wife.
So she very, very clearly just said, hired a hitman on your ex-wife. That's me. Okay? So she very clearly accused me of hiring someone to harm her, which is absolutely false. I wish her the best, I just want her terrible, despicable behavior.
You know, he says that, but the receipt that in the text message where he wrote someone and said the only way that this will stop is if she's dead or in jail. Even if he didn't hire the hitman, him just putting that out in the atmosphere. And from my knowledge, this was to one of her haters at the time, I think. So him just putting that out there, it could have been influenced. The only way that she'll ever stop harassing me is if she's dead or in prison. So it could have been influenced. It could have been like, oh, since that's what he wants, let me attempt to do it. So it could have literally be influenced by that comment that he made.
That affects me and the kids and virtually anyone that comes in contact with her to stop, right? So, you know, yeah, so she's been saying other things like, well, if anything happens to me, you know who did it, all that kind of stuff. You know, so this is what we call like little psychological seeds that they're planting to try to plant the seeds that someone like myself, in this case, is capable of the most heinous crimes of humanity, which is not true, because if it was true, I would have, 4.5 years of harassment. I'm pretty sure I would have broken that regard far before now, because I am a doctor and none of this is good for me. This is a lose-lose situation, regardless if this ends today and she ends up in prison or whatever.
Ends up in prison for what, though?
A felony with her record. With her.
Ends up in prison for what, though? End up in prison for what? What has Korra done to end up in prison? End up in prison for what? But let's pause for a moment and bring back up the text message that Justin himself. Oh, no, that ain't it. Hold on. That Justin himself literally said about the mother of his kids. I've always said this will never stop until she is dead or in prison. Either is fine with me. Horrible that a father could say such a thing about the mother of his children, but it has come to that. And the person responded, well, she is evil, that's why. And he says, evil by definition, still going to take weeks to months for her to get arrested. Yeah. So if it's going to take weeks to months to get her arrested, let me move this out the way so you guys can see this. Hold on. If it's going to take weeks to months to get her arrested, it could have influenced this person to say, we need to go ahead and take matters in our own hands because it's going to be weeks or months, right? Hold on a second, you guys. Y'all know I like to use my little, hold on. I like to use my little arrow. So let me thicken up this arrow right quick. All right. So this person could have coordinated this, right? The dead or in prison. And he said it's going to take weeks or months to get her arrested. So it could have influenced this person. Well, not this person, but this person. It could influence that person to want to carry out this. Okay. And that's why they said, well, she is evil. That's why. And he says evil by definition, but it's still going to take weeks or months to get her arrested. Ew. So that right there is saying, if we want something done, if we want her to shut up, then maybe, it's going to take weeks or months to get her arrested. So maybe we should do the other thing. Now, I'm not saying that's what he's saying. However, if you kind of like, put things together or whatever, you could definitely say that this could have been influenced. It could have been influenced. So just with this receipt alone, him saying it will never stop until she is dead or in prison. But the prison is going to take weeks to months to do. Well, right afterwards, guess what happened? She was attacked. So, I don't know. It will have to take a judge or whatever to figure that out, okay? To figure out, does that hold weight or is that just an empty receipt? Let's continue.
With her album debut, So regardless, this is going to taint my reputation forever. This is a stain on my legacy and my children's legacy.
Now he goes on to say, oh, I'm a doctor. I shouldn't be doing this. This is not a good look for me. I'm supposed to be a professional, yada, 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 yada. This is going to stain my record forever. Oh, but guess what? And my legacy and my children's legacy. But I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Because it makes me feel good to come out here and continually lie on Korra.
But that being said, it's a lose-lose situation. I'm doing what I have to protect myself because we have this is some psychopathic shit. Accusing someone of something like that is very psychopathic. So once you know someone is psychopathic, you must not play by the standard rules of society and ethics anymore, especially when a court system will not help you. So when you're dealing with a psychopath, you've got like what the mistakes I've made in the past is you have to do everything. There is no hiding. There is no ignoring it. It's just going to go away. No, you have to address the situation full on. The other option is you hide, and I can't hide because that's not who I am. I'm not going to run away because somebody's bullying me. I would never be able to live with myself if I walked away and allowed someone to completely harm myself or my daughters without standing up for myself and saying no.
No, what he's really trying to say is he's not saying I can't walk away without standing up for myself. He's basically saying I can't walk away and let the world see that a Nigerian woman that immigrated, to the United States outperforms me, outmakes me, outsucceeds me, outsmart me, and makes me look like shit, okay? So that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say, I was the top dog. I was the doctor that pursued a teacher, okay? Doctor, teacher. Doctor on top, teacher on the bottom. I was a white American doctor that pursued a black immigrant teacher. She came to the United States and she's doing better than me, right? She's doing better than me, and he cannot stomach that. But let's just be honest. Hey, Janice. Hey, you guys. Let's just be honest. I would feel a way too. I would feel a way that someone that I thought was less than me, that I treated like shit while in my country, and they came and they bigged up and they outdoing me. I would feel a way too. When you feel a way that you thought that you was better than that person. You thought that they was the little one and you was the big one, and they are running circles around your little ass, okay? They running circles around your little ass. So that's why he is so bothered. The student outperformed, outsmarted, outbanked the teacher, okay? And that's what he's mad at.
This is not okay. And I think many of you would agree with this. So back to my prediction. So right now, because people are learning who she is, and it's very obvious from a Western culture what's going on here, because we've seen this before. We see this before with Amber Heard, and everyone knows the crazy woman that throws out allegations. And the only reason this is getting so big is because there's so many supporters that know she's lying and cover up the lies and try to feed and try to, just like politics, try to feed the news feed with as much defamation content as possible to cover up the bad behavior, whether it's abusing the kids, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They fixate on whatever they can. Okay, my daughter has a knot in her hair because we went to the pool. They will fixate on that to distract from the terrible behavior, right?
No, your daughter have a knot in her hair because you don't care for her hair, period. You don't give a fuck. Like, to be honest with you, I just don't think he cares. It's just like, shit, I'm a babysit for a week, but it's up to you to care for him, nurture him, feed him good, take him to the doctor, take him to the dentist, do all of that shit. And I'll babysit for a week to tell people or show people that I'm a daddy. But as far as being a father or whatever, and really, really doing what he's supposed to do, yeah, nah, he doesn't want to do that.
It's called enabling. So what I'm predicting very clearly, and bloggers, those of you that are watching it.
Because see, him doing the kid's hair, he wanted to get paid to do it. He's like, hell, if I'm going to do this hair, if I'm going to put moisturizer and comb this hair out, I want to do it in front of the camera, and I want to make a bag. If I can't make a bag doing this girl hair, then let the mama do it, okay?
There you go. Bloggers, this is time for you to screen record, right? I'll IP content probably later. But because her album did not go well, because Stoney made a diss track and I was on it, which I did that very proudly because I'm tired of this psychopathic behavior.
So he's up here claiming her album didn't go well because he made a diss track. So he doesn't even understanding that he literally is admitting to sabotaging her work. And let me tell you something, people don't understand that. When you deliberately try to sabotage someone's business, their work, their finances, that is harassment. He literally just admitted that he purposely tried to sabotage her income. That he can get in trouble for. That is illegal in the United States. It is. That is harassment. You cannot do that. And he literally just admitted to, yeah, I purposely, and he even said proudly, if I'm not mistaken, like he enjoyed it, okay? Let's see if that's what he said. Hold on.
There you go. Bloggers, this is time for you to screen record, right? I'll IP content probably later. But because her album did not go well, because Stoney made a diss track and I was on it, which I did that very proudly.
Very
because
proudly.
I'm tired of this psychopathic behavior. And the only way that I see it go
very proudly. So he said that it didn't go well because Stoney made a diss track and I was on it. And I did it very proudly, okay? So he's admitting to trying to come between her and her livelihood. Her being an influencer right now is what pays her bills. Okay, it's what keep her lights on. It's what keep food in her home for her children. It is what keep a roof over her head. So the fact that he said very proudly that he tried to sabotage her income, she can absolutely take this to court.
Way, because I can't rely on the court system to do anything, is to be 10 toes down and completely stand in my truth and not let this psychopathic person completely and utterly bully me and destroy my life. And so, which henceforth affects the kid's life, right? So, I think that she's going to plan another fake attack soon. It could be any sort of thing. Like wherever she's traveling in the next week, wherever she's traveling in the next 3 weeks, I think that there's going to be some sort of victim episode to distract from her album failure. I mean, she had however many sales and nobody was.
So let me just tell you what I'm getting from this, okay? The fact that he just said that she's going to try to fake an attack soon, right? Now, just brace yourself. I'm not trying to accuse this man and defame him of anything. But if you listen to the words, which I'm going to rewind them, I want you to pay attention, because when a person sets something up like that and they come straight out and deliberately say, just watch, she's going to try to fake an attack on her soon. That's a way of saying if something comes down the pipe, it's fake, it's pretend, she's setting it up, right? In my opinion, again, not trying to defame nobody's character, but in my opinion, that tells me that he knows something or have heard something, and that if something does happen, he wants to try to make it seem like she's making it up. So whether someone has told them they're going to do it, whether he has orchestrated it to happen, or whatever the case may be, it seems like he knows something and he's trying to get ahead of it to try to say, hey, if something comes down the pipe, it's Korra just trying to fake things. So if I was Korra, I would probably deviate or switch up what I was going to be doing, switch it around, maybe the dates or whatnot, because it sounds like this man definitely has something up his sleeves, okay? So let me just rewind it so you guys can hear what I am referring to.
I did that very proudly because I'm tired of this psychopathic behavior. And the only way that I see it going away, because I can't rely on the court system to do anything, is to be 10 toes down and completely stand in my truth and not let this psychopathic person completely and utterly bully me and destroy my life. And so, which henceforth affects the kid's life, right? So, I think that she's going to plan another fake attack soon. It could be any sort of thing. Like wherever she's traveling in the next week, wherever she's traveling in the next 3 weeks, I think that there's going to be some sort of victim episode to distract from her album failure. I mean, she had.
But how, okay, so I have a question. How can he say her album failure? She's an independent artist. She had a goal to sell 1,000 albums, right? And didn't she sell over 1,400? So how is that a failure? I don't understand. Like, I don't really know too much about like the independent artist things or whatever. I don't know too much about that. You know, I know that if you have a big label pushing you, I'm sure you're gonna want more than 1,400 sold. However, I don't know as far as independent. I mean, hell, the lady made $14,000 in 2 days. Raise your hand if you made $14,000 in 2 days before, because I never have. So $14,000 in 2 days sound pretty successful to me. However, he's saying it was a failure. I don't know if he's looking at it on like Beyonce level, Cardi B level, Nicki Minaj level. I'm always talking about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj level. So I don't know what level he's looking at it on. But as an independent artist, I would think that that's fine. I don't know though. Y'all let me know. But he's saying that it was not a success. It was a failure. And he's saying that he had something to do with it. She said she's on all streams platform and YouTube. But my thing is this, you know he's a hater, because why is he even watching it? He's literally going out of his way to stop what he's doing to watch to see if she has sales or not. But then he don't want people to say that he's a hater, he's bitter, he's jealous, and he's obsessed. Well, what do you call it? What do you call when someone literally pocket watch and see if you are succeeding or failing? They're watching you with the hopes of you failing. She said she sold more than Sony sold. How many did Sony sell? Thank you, Rita, for the love. I appreciate you. How many did Sony sell?
She had however many sales, and nobody was able to download the actual music, which is in fact fraud, and then posted it, and then went to YouTube. So it's kind of like a cash grab, crash and run. I've seen the comments of people getting blocked for asking her where's the download. So that's.
So he does that and try to put, these people, boy, I tell you, child, I tell you, these haters, they love to try to say you frauding somebody, you scamming somebody, you doing something illegal, right? They love saying that because they want to tarnish your name. They want to make it look like you're not who you say you are. That's what it is. They want to make it look like you're not who you say you are, and you try to get over. So I've heard, Janice, are you in here? Because if I'm not mistaken, Janice showed proof that she was able to download her copy. Okay, Janice, okay, she said, he's such a liar. The link has been shared. Okay, so again, that's what I thought. I thought you went on your page and showed that where you was able to download the album. So him saying that is more to his supporters. He want his supporters to feel like no one was able to get her album, because he knows her supporters were able to get it,
Like a cash grab, crash and run. I've seen the comments of people getting blocked for asking her where's the download. So, that's not cool. That's not good business practices whatsoever.
And he said, I've seen people ask where's the download, which means what? This mofo is in her comments. Y'all make it make sense. How obsessed an ex-husband that claimed he didn't want to be with you, but he's gawking at her comments. He literally in this video alone is revealing his obsessiveness. I seen where in the comments where they said that they could not access the downloads. He's reading her comments while she's live and even admitted, I've seen her block people. I've seen her block people. It's crazy. She said it's a scary obsession. Korra needs to get a protective order. Honey, Korra ain't the only one. It's several of us need to get a protection order. You hear me? Because, baby, it's some real live people that's obsessed with your life out here. All because they fumbled. He fumbled Korra, and there's a lot of people out here that fumble good people. People that want nothing but good to them. They fumble them, and then they obsess over them. Make that make sense? They fumble them, and then they turn around and try to tear down their character, assassinate their character, defame them, come up with all type of lies and shit, all because they lost access. He lost access. He no longer have the black wife that he thought was going to come to America and kiss his motherfucking ass, okay? And bow down to his narcissistic behaviors. And that's why he's upset. That's why he's upset. This man then went out there and tried to replace Korra about 15 different times with 15 other black females that have similar characteristics as far as, looks and stuff, weight size and whatnot, as Korra, but he still wasn't able to replace Korra. He wasn't able to replace Korra, so I guess he said, God damn it, since I can't replace her, let me obsess over her. Let me just stalk her and obsess over her. Make it make sense.
And so, why am I doing this? It's the only way I can.
Because you're bitter. Why are you doing this? And see, and let me tell you, just like Justin, other narcissistic ass stalkers, right? Obsessed ass stalkers, they would say things like, I'm doing this because she started with me first. When the whole internet know he's lying. The whole internet know he started it first. And that's be what it is. 9 times out of 10, it be the person that started first, lie through their fucking, through their esophagus, right? They will lie straight through their damn esophagus, okay? They will lie through their esophagus and say that person started with them first. And they're only, I'm just defending myself. I'm just defending myself. I'm just defending myself. You are a liar. And hope that your fucking tongue fall out. Thank you, big sis, for the red love up in here. She said, I bought Korra album off of the Apple store. Hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Appreciate that loud noise up in here. I do. Thank you, baby. Thank you. And exactly, so her album is on multiple platforms. You said the Apple Store. Somebody said they received the link, and I think somebody else said that they bought it from another place. I had to go up. She said, I bought it from Amazon Music. Okay, so it seems like Korra has uploaded her music on different platforms, right? But yet he's saying, oh, she frauded the people. She frauded the people. They could not download it. Now, sometimes there are glitches in the system, and sometimes it may take a fix or whatever. She said, oh, it's on Spotify. So now somebody else said it's on Spotify, right? It may have been a glitch. I don't know if it was or not, but a glitch doesn't mean fraud. A glitch just means it's a glitch, and it can be fixed. It can be fixed. 9 times out of 10, it can be fixed, right? But he wants to try to allude to, oh, you guys paid her $14,000 and now y'all don't have anything to show for it, right? That's what he wants to try to put out here in the atmosphere.
That if she goes and plans some kind of crazy stunt for a publicity stunt, and I don't say something first that I think this is going to occur again, now she has the ammunition, the bloggers, the propaganda machine to send everyone out after me and make me look like a bad person.
So listen to what he's saying, y'all. He's saying the reason why he got to come out here and tell y'all that she may try to plot a fake attack on herself, right? He's saying if I don't come out here and say something first, she may try to blame me for it. Baby, if this don't sound like I done told somebody to get rid of your ass, or I know something is going to happen real soon and I am trying to CYA right now. Exactly, Kathy, Hollywood 101. You better say it again. You better say it again. That's that Hollywood 101 shit. Y'all remember that, right? I wish I still had that goddamn video. That Hollywood 101, I probably still have it, but I don't know where it's at. That Hollywood 101 shit, that's what this sounds like. He's saying, I got to come out here and say it first. I got to mention it first, because if not, you guys are going to come back and say it was me, that I was involved. I had something to do with it. All I got to say is, I hope Korra is taking this serious, whether either she move around her schedule or she take this shit to the fucking police. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, it sounds like some suspecting shit to me, you know?
Everyone after me and make me look like a bad person. I mean this woman no harm. All I want her to do
Let's rewind it just a little bit.
first, that I think this is going to occur again. Yeah, so, why am I doing this? It's the only way I can protect myself. Meaning that if she goes and plans some kind of crazy stunt, for a publicity stunt, and I don't say something first, that I think this is going to occur again, now she has the ammunition, the bloggers, the propaganda machine, to send everyone out.
He even said, I think that this is going to occur again. Listen to what he's saying. Hold on. Let me slow this down. Not slow it down, but let me put it in normal, because I want to see his face. See, I had it sped up a little bit. In my opinion, he sounds like he's CYAing, you guys, covering his ass.
I've seen the comments.
Or trying to cover his ass.
Of people getting blocked for asking. That's not cool. That's not good business practices whatsoever. And yeah, so, why am I doing this? It's the only way I can protect myself. Meaning that if she goes and plans some kind of crazy stunt, for a publicity stunt, and I don't say something first, that I think this is going to occur again, now...
Why would he think that a knife attack or acid attack or any attack on Korra will occur again? This joker literally just said, I think it's going to occur again. Listen to the words that he's saying, you guys. Listen to the words that he's saying. He's saying, I think this is going to occur again. Now, some people may be like, oh, he's saying he thinks she's going to try to set up a fake attack. No, I'm reading between the lines. What I read is he thinks the attack is going to occur again, okay? He thinks an attack is going to occur again.
If she goes and plans some kind of crazy stunt, for a publicity stunt, and I don't say something first, that I think this is going to occur.
That I think this is going to occur again.
Now she has the ammunition, the bloggers, the propaganda machine, to send everyone out after me and make me look like a bad person. I mean this woman no harm. All I want her to do is clean up her behavior, stop abusing my children, stop lying about me, and stop mistreating other people that then reach out to.
No, what he wants is for her to stop breathing, stop eating, stop dancing, and stop existing, okay? That's what he wants. This don't have anything to do with oh, she's abusing my kids and she's doing this. She's lying on me. She's abusing my kids. She's doing this. She's doing all this stuff. No, he want her to stop existing. Stop existing. Die already. Stop embarrassing me. Stop outperforming me. Stop making me look like a piece of shit that I am. Okay? Just like a massage therapist. Stop doing that.
And be like, talk about how she hurt them. So this is 4.5 years later, the pattern is consistently repeated. So those of you guys that don't know how toxic people work, or narcissistic people, or psychopathic people, and this is exactly how the bloggers work as well, the propaganda machine. They harass, they harass, they harass, they poke, they poke, they poke, and then the other person, in this case me, defends himself, and defends himself with the truth, and then they ignore you and act like the victim, right? That's what she's been doing the last couple of weeks. I've been telling the truth, and she's like, focus, album, right? So very soon, I think that there's going to be some sort of publicity stunt.
Very soon. He didn't say it very soon. That joker said a week from now. He didn't say it 3 weeks from now. And now he's saying very soon. Who would know that? Who would know something like that is going to occur if they haven't spoke to someone, coordinated with someone? To me, it sounds like he's definitely trying to set something up, and he's trying to CYA right now.
And I really hope she doesn't.
Oh.
Because honestly, this stuff's gone too far. But at this point,
I really hope that nothing, and then he changes it to, I really hope that, she doesn't, right? Let's go back. I really hope that nothing. Justin is telling on himself, y'all. I'm telling you. He is definitely telling on himself. Hold on. I really hope that nothing. I really hope.
That nothing. I really hope she doesn't.
I really hope she doesn't. I really hope that nothing. No, I really hope that nothing comes back to my ass. I really hope that I'm not tied to it, okay?
So very soon.
Very soon.
I think that there's going to be some sort of thing, publicity
Oh my God. She definitely need to take this to the police.
Stunt. And I really hope she doesn't. Because honestly, this stuff's gone too far. But at this point, I am 10 toes down and completely committed to ending this. And the only way it seems like I can end it is to make her so embarrassed about lying.
No. Let me pull that back up again. The only way he said the only way he can end it, right? Hold on. He's saying the only way he can end it is by making her embarrassed. But wait a minute, Justin. Hold on, you guys. Wait a minute. Let's pull this up again. Hold on. Let me get back to it. I'm sorry. I didn't clicked off of what I'm trying to show y'all. He's saying, come on, Amor, where's it at? I like to be able to pull it up right when I'm talking. It is not letting me. Hold on. God dang it. Oh, okay. He's saying the only way it'll stop is if he embarrasses her, right? But 2 years ago, he said what? The only way it'll stop is what? If she's dead or in prison. The only way it'll stop is if she's dead or in prison, is what he said. He said out of his own mouth, if she's dead or in prison. Now all of a sudden I think something's going to happen. I really hope that, nothing happened to her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we believe you.
That she stops doing it.
I'm trying to embarrass her is what he's saying.
But at this point, I am 10 toes down and completely committed to ending this. And the only way it seems like I can end it is to make her so embarrassed about lying that she stops doing it. I mean, that's pretty much it. They're washing their back. It wasn't, from my understanding, it wasn't acid. It was fingernail polish remover.
How would he know that? How would Justin know that it was fingernail polish remover? From my knowledge, did he say that? From my understanding, it wasn't acid. It was fingernail polish remover. Did they come back and say that? Because I never heard that before. Well, I got to get that screenshot. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to get this screenshot. I got to get this screenshot. Hold on. How would he know that it was fingernail polish remover? Maybe because he talked to the fucking person that did it?
That's pretty much it. They're washing their back. It wasn't, from my understanding, it wasn't acid. It was fingernail polish remover. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. If I was to hire someone to do this, why would I tell them to use fingernail polish remover? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Like at all. At all. In fact, those are the Koreans watching. I would like you guys to send her a bunch of money so that she can go to London and figure the rest of this out. Because I'm willing to bet she...
Okay. So Jazzy asked, she said, Amor, can you explain when the first time she was attacked with acid. Some of us haven't been following that long. Okay. So that's when I first started the story a little bit afterwards. This happened about 2 years ago, right? She went to UK, but she announced it because, you know, when as an influencer, when you pick up like something big or you're going to perform or something like that, you get excited and you tell your supporters where you're going to be. You want them to pull up and this, that, and the other. I do it myself, but I'm not as big as Korra, but I do it myself, and I have to even be careful with where I say I am, right? However, she told people where she were. So they tried to get her banned from the country by having Customs and Border stop her by lying on her. I don't know what they told her that she had, but they stopped her when she came through the internet, okay? I mean, not internet, the airport. When she came to the airport, they literally stopped her. Okay, so somebody said she had a meet and greet the night before. Okay, thank you, Janice. So she went through UK. She let everybody know she was going and whatnot. And they stopped her at the airport because people had lied. I don't know what they said. I don't know if they told the people she had a bomb or something. I don't know what the hell they told, but whatever they told, she was stopped by Customs and Border. Customs and Border, however you say it. But they asked her all these questions or whatever, and then they ended up letting her go, right? So while she was there at the meet and greet, or actually it didn't happen at the meet and greet, she was leaving her Airbnb, but she was on live, okay? Leaving her Airbnb when someone, a lady, a female, literally was standing at her door. So the moment she opened her door, the lady dashed her with something in her face and then began to try to attack her with a knife. She literally had to fight this lady off of her, literally. And she started screaming and whatnot, which other people came to her aid. And they were, from my knowledge, they were never able to catch the person because the person took off running, right? They took off running, and she had to wash her face, and the knife was there. All of that stuff was there. The lady literally tried to unalive Korra, and Korra was literally begging this lady for mercy, you know? And she was saying things like, who sent you, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, Justin immediately rushed to the internet. He didn't say, oh my God, the mother of my kids was attacked in UK, or I'm really concerned about who would go that far to want to attack the mother of my kids, all because of, you know, the dislike over social media, because they don't really know this lady. They only know her from social media. They only know her from the minutes or, you know, hours that she's on social media a day, right? But they formed this hate for her off the strength of his ass, you know? But nevertheless, he never came online to say, oh my God, you know, you guys need to cut it out. This is the mother of my kids. She could have been unalive. He immediately ran. She said, was this before the divorce or afterwards? Ooh, now that, I think the divorce was already final. Yeah, because when I came on the story, the divorce had already been final. So the divorce had already been final when she was attacked, right, you guys? Let me know. I think the divorce was already final because when I started covering the story, it was right after the attack. So, and in my knowledge, the divorce was already final, like months or so. Maybe even a year, to be honest with you. But I think the divorce was already, okay, it was after the divorce. So it was after the divorce, after she had to pay him $50,000 in the divorce because she was making more money than him. So she had to pay him $50,000, and he tried to lie and say that $50,000 was his or owed to him or whatever the case, but it wasn't. It was because he was the little one and she was the big one, okay? But nevertheless, it was after the divorce. Okay, thank you. Oh, she said it was nearly 2 years after the divorce. Okay, so it was nearly 2 years after the divorce, and she was attacked. They were never able to find out who did it. Now, I don't know if the overseas, I don't know how they do their investigations. Do they just close them up quickly or whatever? But in the United States, I think that they would have been able to get down to the bottom of it. I don't know how they do things in the UK, and with the person not actually being a resident or a citizen of the UK, they probably did not take it as serious as they would have if it was their own citizen. But I think in the United States, I think that they would have taken it a little bit more serious or whatever. than they did in the UK. So I don't think they ever found out who did it. She said it's still open. Okay, so she said the investigation is still open in the UK. Okay, I didn't know that. Damn. Well, anyway, but now it sounds like he's trying to set it up for something else to happen. Now, allegedly, I ain't blaming this man for nothing. Let me put my banner back up. Like I said, this is allegedly, it sounds to me like he's trying to set something else up, you know?
Those are the Koreans watching. I would like you guys to send her a bunch of money so that she can go to London and figure the rest of this out. Because I'm willing to bet.
Okay, so this person said they wanted her to go back and give DNA and she won't go because it was fake. Otherwise, she would have made it a priority, another lies of hers. I don't believe that. If I almost got killed in the damn UK, I don't think I'm gonna go back anytime soon either. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was a lie. It was actually on effing camera. And I don't think nobody will go to that extent to fake an attack and almost get killed and stabbed. Nah, I don't think that was fake at all. I don't think that was fake at all. Nah, I don't think so.
Probably has an arrest warrant for her in London right now. This happened, what, two and a half years
Let's go back. So he loved putting
money.
He loved putting lies out there. I tell you, this man lied out. He lies so much. And so many people have came out and exposed him for lies. And it's just brushed under the rug, brushed under the carpet, brushed under the rug. And then supporters like the one that we just saw or whatever. And I'm not even going to say supporters because they really don't support him. They just really hate Korra, right? So they'll come over here and try to defend his lies just to make Korra look bad. They will literally defend the lies when they know that it's more than one person, more than several have came out and said how this man has treated them bad and have told all these lies. Hell, he's even been caught up with his own lies in his own videos. And so they know he's lying, but they'll continue to just, try to defend him to make her look bad.
Polish remover? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Like at all. At all. In fact, those are the Koreans watching.
Let's go back a little.
And completely committed to ending this. And the only way it seems like I can end it is to make her so embarrassed about lying that she stops doing it. I mean, that's pretty much it. They're washing their back. It wasn't, from my understanding, it wasn't acid. It was fingernail polish remover. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. If I was to hire someone to do this, why would I tell them to use fingernail polish remover? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Like at all. At all. In fact, those are the Koreans watching. I would like you guys to send her a bunch of money so that she can go to London and figure the rest of this out. Because I'm willing to bet she probably has an arrest warrant for her in London right now. This happened, what, two and a half years ago, and she hasn't been back?
This is what you call a control tactic. So that's what these bitter, resentful, hateful people do. They try to call you on the carpet and say, I bet you won't do this. I challenge you to go do this and this, that, and the other. And it's all for control. It's all because if you do it, if she goes to London, it'll be like, see, I got her to do this. I got her to do that, right? So it's all about control. Narcissists love control. They love to get you to do something. They want you to react the way they want you to react. They want you to respond the way they want you to respond. They want to challenge you because it's all about control. So when he says, I bet she won't go back to London, it's for the supporters to be, his supporters to be like, oh, why you ain't went back to London? Oh, it must be true because why you ain't went back to London? It's all about control. He just wants to come because he probably had, listen, he may allegedly have somebody in London waiting to finish the job or whatever, right? He probably is connected to somebody in London that says the next time she comes, it's on and popping, right? So he's probably like, oh, if it was true, if it was a true attack, go back to London. Because he might have something set up to if she comes back to London. You understand what I'm saying? But it's about control. They tell you to do something or whatever, or try to challenge you to do it. It's because that's what they want you to do, so they can feel like they in some type of control of you.
Pretty sure she has an arrest warrant for her in London, because there's no way that was real. And you know, not to like take away from other people that have experienced similar experiences, but no, I'm calling bullshit, and I'm making a challenge.
What did I just tell you? I haven't even seen this video, but what did I just tell you? I'm making a challenge. See, I'm telling you, these narcissistic ass want to be in control as people, always trying to challenge you. They always trying to challenge you in something because they want control. They want control of the narrative, and they want control of you. And they can't stand it when they cannot control you. So when they can't control you, what do? They try to assassinate your character. And they try to come throw everything at you to assassinate your character. But I literally just said it. These narcissistic behaving ass motherfuckers always trying to control you. Always trying to challenge you. And what did he say? I'm challenging. I want to challenge. Okay?
Hasn't been back. I'm pretty sure she has an arrest warrant for her in London, because there's no way that was real. And you know, not to
Okay, so one of Korra haters says, even eyewitness said she wasn't stabbed. You know, here's the thing. She wasn't stabbed because she had to fight the person off of her. She had to fight the person off of her. But I do believe that she was stabbed because I heard the police say out of my own damn ears that there was blood on the knife. Now, she may not have been stabbed in a way that caused great harm, but I heard the police say that there was blood found on the knife. Am I the only one that heard that? You guys, please let me know. And what, then her hands, didn't she get cut on the hand or something as well?
Not to like take away from other people that have experienced similar experiences, but no. I'm calling bullshit, and I'm making a challenge for the cult, the propaganda machine, to raise money, pay for her flight to go to London, and finish the investigation. Because
he's challenging the Koreans to give her money to pay for a flight so she can go to London. In my opinion, he wants her to go back to London because he may have a connection that's waiting to finish her off. You know what I'm saying?
When she gets off that plane, she'll be in handcuffs. Or they'll do the DNA test like they're asking her to do, which she refuses, and then she'll be in handcuffs.
Why would they need Korra to do a DNA test? When have you ever been involved in an attempted battery, right? Or battery or assault? When have they ever asked you for your DNA? What the fuck they need her DNA for? Does that make sense? I mean, am I missing something? She said, check Korra page for those who want to see the attack. Okay, all right. I may show it a little bit later, but yeah, okay. She said, check Korra page for those. Does she have it up like right now? I don't want to miss my spot, so I'll have to wait till I'm done. I don't want to miss my spot, you guys. Why would the London police work with her local police if that's needed? Exactly. If they needed some DNA, why wouldn't they tell her to, yeah, you can send DNA. Man, this is a bullshit. They want her DNA. He a liar, and he think people believe him. Why? Because he's white and he's a white man in America, and he has some type of status because he's a doctor of chiropractor. He's a doctor of chiropractor. So, the title alone holds weight. But this man, in my opinion, is non-fucking credible. Okay?
Like the amount of lies that this woman, the amount of people that she's hurt is getting to the point where I'm embarrassed by it because I brought her here. I immigrated her here, and this is what she's doing to American citizens.
No, okay, so for those that haven't been following, and thank you for being here, okay? Because I am going to be talking more about this case or whatever. Listen, he always saying I immigrated her here, but he's really mad because she got her citizenship after their divorce. He literally was trying so hard to have her deported. He was literally trying so hard to have her deported, and he was unsuccessful, and she ended up getting her citizenship, and that pissed him the hell off. He cannot stand it because he wanted her deported so he can keep his black and white children here in America and exploit them for financial gain.
It was confirmed non-toxic makeup by the Metropolitan Police. But if you look at her acting in those videos, she was acting like she was so much pain. I have so much pain from...
The money will be to take your ass to court to put a stop to your bullshit once and for all. She can pay her way to London. You cannot even pay attention to save your life. Are you talking about me, Pergolo? Pergolo, are you talking about me? Let me know. Are you getting upset? Are you mad, Pergolo? Pergolo, don't they sell you at Home Depot or Lowe's? We bought a Pergolo before. Is that who you are, Pergolo? Are you mad? It sounds like you mad. Why are you mad, Pergolo? Pergolo, where are you from? Where are you from? What are you mad at? Hey, Sonia, do you know this person right here, Pergolo?
They're always looking discombobulated.
You said what now?
I said they always look quizzes. The money will take your ass to court to put a stop to your bullshit. Oh no, this person is not. I don't know. No, it's not a hater.
This is not a hater.
I don't wait. The money will take your ass to court to put a stop to your bullshit once and for all. She can pay her way to London. Is she not referring to Justin Bieber?
No, I think she's trying to say that it was fake. She said Blessing has the whole video broken down this morning. Korra said it. She said they need me to come back and give DNA.
Oh,
That's
it's Potter.
bullshit.
Sorry, there was. So I'm saying something else. So Amoira, the truth is, I realize that some people, I don't know if you know this, but when humans are formed, I'm getting a feedback. When human beings are formed, we start growing from the anus. I don't know. Do you know that?
Oh, wait a minute. This is a different person. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not saying. Okay, so Porter Lee. Oh, that's a
Yes,
different
Porter
person
Lee.
than this person. Didn't he
Yes,
call her a
Per.
bitch and in the beginning of his live, and now he hopes he is not
Yes, I
tied to
know Per
anything
is not
happening
a
to her.
hater.
Oh, she's not a hater. Okay, I'm
It is
sorry,
the
girl.
other person.
Okay, girl, I done almost cussed her the hell out. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, so she's not a hater. I thought she was being a hater. I'm sorry,
No,
sis.
she's not a hater. That's why I was telling you that she's talking about the person who is talking. The other person, I was praying to the other person that said blessing broke it down. So I wanted to let you know that some people, when humans are formed, when babies are formed in the womb, they
Okay,
start
I got it.
growing from the anus. Some people never get past that stage. You know how you grow from the anus, then you get other parts of the body, and then the hands, the head. This one stopped growing at the anus point. You are a very stupid idiot. You and that malnourished looking idiot that looks like she's modeling for hunger. Yeah. She's breaking everything down, but her husband's inability to speak proper English. Oh, please. Amoira, I ran away before because I came back, but this guy, he irritates me. So most times I can't listen to him for long. But let me just mute my mic and let you finish playing his video.
Okay, hold on. I was texting Pergolo because I'm shit. I got me calling her Pergolo now. But I was texting Pearl because I didn't rename her a whole goddamn a cover of a patio out here in these streets. I thought she was being a hater of Korra over here. But girl, Pearl, I'm sorry, child. Thank you, Sonia, for letting me know that she is not a hater. Because baby, I was about to give it to her. You hear me? I was about to give it to her. Y'all better let me know. Cause honey, boy, y'all better let me know. Cause girl, I was about to get loose. The loose out my mouth was about to get loose. Cause I thought she was basically trying to say that that Korra stayed. Cause I thought I read something that said it was fake. So okay, Pearl, let me know now. Let me know, girl. Cause honey, I done renamed you Pergolo, honey, in a heartbeat.
Nail polish remover, makeup. So much pain. And then
can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear this?
Looking over the camera and they're spraying her back, and the paramedics literally like, what the hell is going on? Like, and yeah. So I've been wanting to talk about this for years, but I just, for me personally, I've been just trying to make content with my kids because, they're saying, because they're terrorizing me about anything they can nitpick about me being a father. So I'm like, screw it. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to have a record for my kids. Because when you're dealing, you guys got to understand, many of you guys.
Exactly. Candy said in Salt Lake City, Utah, listening, but Justin sounds like that weak, bitter bitch always hollering out here on Amora's internet. It's always the little one that were attached to you and lost the connection, and boom, the obsession began. Oh, weak ass fuckers. Yeah, exactly. That part. Double, triple down on that shit. Thank you, girl. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love.
I never dealt with this kind of psycho. So many of you don't understand. Ooh, I just had some fish oil and I just burped up fish oil. Gross. Many of you don't understand what it's like to deal with this level of psycho. You have to protect yourself, right? So if I don't protect myself, and protect my relationship with my children, which is why I had the kids on the line in the first place. It protected my relationship with my kids. It's getting to the point now where I don't have my kids online nearly as much, if at all, because
now I don't have my kids online nearly as much. But 2 weeks ago or so, this joker said he chose to pull back and not have his kids online because it was a safety issue all over again, right? But now I don't have my kids online as much, I believe the reason why he don't have his kids online as much because he don't want to show them dirty, unbathed, unclothed, unclean, unkept, unfed, undisciplined. He don't want to show them how they really are.
Actually, Amoira, I think it's because of the condition of the shoebox he lives in. He doesn't want you. Can't you see that's his new? Can't you see this is his new background? He is stuck. He's about to go into that wall. Look, that's where he stays these days. He cannot, because if Justin has this is a braggadocious piece of shit, right? If he had a property worth viewing, believe me, he will show those girls. It is because Justin is 2 seconds away from sitting in Skid Row. That's the reason why he doesn't show his house or go live there anymore. That's why. Not really because he doesn't give them a bath, because he has really never given them a proper bath. It's because he doesn't have a property. I'm sure if you check, he probably doesn't have a bed. Or he's as useless as the P in psychology. That's the reason why he's not going live.
Now he is. She said he is as. Somebody write this in the comments. He is as useless as the P in psychology. Oh, he is as useless as the letter P in psychology. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you're saying the reason why he doesn't want to show the kids is because he doesn't want to show where he lives because it's a piece of shit or is a very much a downgrade to where he used to be,
Downgrade.
or a downgrade
Exactly.
to where Korra lives.
Because think about it, Amoira. He went out with the kids this weekend and he showed them because he
Uh-huh.
thought it was in a place where he could show and brag about, oh my God, I spend $500 every day. Shut your, this man.
Yeah, okay. So if he had a place worthwhile showing off, he would be camera ready every damn day,
This is
bragging
a
and
clout, this guy is a clout whore.
a clout whore. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna buy that one. I'm gonna buy that one. I'm definitely gonna buy that one. Okay, all right. Let's continue.
Because, well, June's getting slapped. You know, they're getting punished for not being on camera with her, which is completely unacceptable. And I don't want my kids to
see the reason why he wants that to be out there. They're getting slapped or punched because they don't want to be on camera, because he knows that if that gets out and a GAL, a guardian ad litem or somebody get a hold to that information, and if it's true, they'll actually, try to take the kids from her and give them to him. So that's why he's trying to put that out in the atmosphere that they get punched and slapped on. But the thing about it, if that's the case, they can call CPS and CPS can ask these kids off by themselves. Are you getting punched and slapped because you don't want to be on camera? And these kids can say that, but and they'll find out if he is trying to coerce them, because that's what a gala lighting is. I don't know if you guys have followed the story, the Hurt twins. Have you followed that story, Sonia? The Hurt twins' dad.
Yes, I know his story. He reminds me of Justin too, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you know that he lost all custody of his kids because he tried to, frame the same
Coerce the
thing.
children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
coerce kids. They're starving. They're not eating. They're not bathing. They're wearing the same clothing. They're getting beat and abused.
yeah.
And they took those kids off to themselves. And see, Justin don't realize. No matter, you can sit here and tell your child, don't say it's daddy, don't say it's daddy, don't say it's me, don't tell him I told you to do it, don't tell him I told you to do it. And kids are innocent. And that's what people don't understand. Kids are innocent. Because all you got to do is tell a child, Junie and Athena's age, you're not going to get in trouble. Okay. This is to help your daddy and your mommy. All right. You're not going to get in trouble. We just want the best for you. Did daddy tell you to say this? Or did mommy do this to you? Or did daddy do this to you? And they're going to talk. They're going to speak and they're going to be honest about it. And plus, you can just tell when a child lying anyway. You could just tell. If you are a parent, you can tell when a child is lying. So what he don't understand is he's going to get himself in trouble and he's going to be another Jerron Hurt if he doesn't stop.
Negotiate performance in front of a screen with love. That's the fastest way you can screw up a kid, and that's the fastest way you create a narcissist. Is make a kid have their love attached to some sort of performance, rather than unconditional love, even when they mess up. So oftentimes with my kids, especially Athena with going through the toddler phase.
Oh, sorry.
I make sure they know that even when they mess up, they're loved. Even when they lie, I love them.
Okay. Thank you, Pearl. She said, Amora, I was referring to Dustbin when he said Koreans should send her money. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart, so much. I apologize for calling you a pergolo because, baby, I thought you was a hater, honey. I was in my Korean spirit this morning, okay? So I apologize. I was about to get in your ass, girl. But I apologize. Thank you for clearing that up, sweetheart.
Even when they're throwing a tantrum, I love them. Even when whatever they're doing, whatever their bad behavior is. Not that they're great kids, not that they're bad that often, but they are kids, right? So yeah, so that's one of the main reasons I don't have my kids online nearly as much. And because if you make a kid think that their love is a performance, then they're gonna, and then basically we get this kind of psycho shit.
Is he trying to say he loved the kids and Korra don't? Because that's what it sounds like to me. He's trying to say like, oh, she love on them and treat them so soft and everything in front of the camera, but behind the camera, she's smacking them around and punching on them and stuff. So that's what he sounds like he's trying to allude to, that she doesn't really love the kids and it's only a performance in front of the camera. So you said it too, Sandra. So he's trying to say he loves them more than their mom. Yeah, so it sounds like he's saying that Korra love is performative. It's only in front of the camera, and behind the camera, she does not love her own damn daughters that came out of her own cooch. Like, what mother don't love their own kids, you fuck face? And that's what he doesn't understand. And the mother will go to from A to damn Z for her kids, way before a father would, you know? I can't stand the way he's trying to paint it to where Korra don't love her damn kids. If Korra didn't love her kids, then she would send them to him looking like how he sends them to her. Throw it the hell away.
So, yeah, you know, and guys, the people in here, the cult members that are like, they can't see reason just because I'm a white man or a male.
Oh my God. Here he go again.
Are...
Here he go again with that. What did I tell y'all earlier? That's why he keeps throwing this white man. Now, if Justin was a black man, well, we have seen a black man act like this. You remember? He may be getting this from Robert. If people don't know, him and LaTruth are friends, okay? They do communicate in posts, comments, and things of that nature or whatever, right? And I've seen posts where he said, hey, man, reach out to me. So y'all know that LaTruth went for years saying, oh, y'all just doing this to the black man. Y'all doing this to the black man. Y'all just doing this because I'm black. Y'all doing this to a black man. Well, Justin has adopted, oh, y'all doing this because I'm a white man. 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 You get the pattern? It's called race baiting is what it is.
Around the world that just truly believe that a male can't raise kids. And I've been doing it since Athena was 6 months old. I've been changing diapers, combing hairs, doing baths, getting ready for school, dinner. I've been doing it all. So yes, I can. I'm living.
But yet he doesn't pay for any school activities, any functions that requires money, lunch money. He doesn't pay for dental insurance, health insurance, any hospital bills and things like that. So how can you say you've been raising your child ever since she was 6 months old? They have 50-50 custody, but the financial burden falls on her when it comes to the extracurricular shit or insurance, dental plan, hospital plan. All of that falls on her.
Proof of that. And there's many other fathers out there that do the same thing. So if you guys, many of you guys just don't like me because I'm a great dad, and it brings up the insecurities in yourself because I'm a better parent than you. And that, as a woman, that's like insulting and raises lots of insecurities. So rather than try to tear me down, you should try.
If he was a better parent or even a good parent, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing now. A good parent don't come online and tear down the parent of the other parent of their child. He wouldn't even be doing what he's doing right now if he was a good parent. This man called Korra a bitch. You're going to hear it in a few minutes. He called her a bitch on live in front of millions of people, and he wants to say he's a good parent.
Try to be better, you know, because I try to get better every single day.
Like his girls is not going to see this one day. This is disgusting to me.
Somebody's saying, if she beating the kids, call CPS, blah, blah, blah. I already told you that all of her...
He didn't call CPS enough. He's already called CPS enough. And they found nothing wrong. So he's like, oh, I can't call CPS no more because that shit don't work.
He submitted 165 or something like that exhibits of her behavior, including child nudity, including her book, including everything. And every single thing that judge looked at was considered hearsay. So here we are. I'm online raising a public awareness about a very psychopathic situation. And, you know, it has exhausted me in every way, emotionally, physically, financially. And now I'm just like, I've come to the conclusion, especially after Stoney and Dawn decided that they were going to, before I ever even met them, they decided they were going to go public and be like, screw this, we're not going to be bullied by this woman's crazy mob. And in fact, for them, they're like, you know, as an artist and a producer, this stuff's great for them. All they got to do is tell the truth, and this mob's going to come after them, and it's just going to make them, it's just going to push their music. So for me, this is lose-lose. Being a healthcare professional, this is a lose-lose situation. And, you know, I'm going to try to get through this with as much grace, dignity, and integrity as I can, and as much fun, because, you know, like when dealing with a very psychopathic situation, like, especially if they're not violent, because she's not, have fun with it.
You know, it's funny that this man calls her psychopath, right? But yet, from my knowledge, his first wife was so terrified of him, and he even admitted to abusing her. She was so terrified of him that this lady then got gone, moved somewhere, and don't want to be found, mentioned, named, none of that, right? And then other girlfriends that he's had since Korra that ran for their lives. So make that make sense. Who's the psychopath? If Justin was a decent man, why haven't any of those women that he got with, which have been quite a bit of them, quite a few, why haven't any of them stuck with him? If he's such this great, amazing, awesome man. If he's this great man, why haven't he kept any of them? Here, Sonia, talk right quick. I gotta somebody's at my door. Let me go find out who's at the door. Talk to them right quick, Sonia.
I'm a very bad host. Anyway, so here's what I think about Justin. Sorry, guys. I was mute for a while. I don't like listening to this man. He reminds me of phlegm, reminds me of a disease, reminds me of his stupidity can be contagious. And I think that if you listen to him for too long, I don't have as much fiber as I need right now to replenish how much of my brain cells that will get missing tonight. And that's why sometimes when Justin, people who know me will tell you that when Justin is speaking, I just, reduce the volume, because I do not, this is someone who says he started reading at 19. So already the elevator don't go all the way up. Because, bitch, why are you reading at 19? I started school at 2 years of age. And after 2 years, before I was 5, I was already reading. But here, a full adult XY chromosome did not know how to read until he was 19. And still doesn't know how to read, by the way. Because if you listen to this live video, there's a part where he said demasculinization. He wanted to say emasculate. He said the masculinization. This is a doctor. He cannot spell trial. This man has us in fact, his mother literally typed, she drugged us. I mean, she wanted to say dragged. So it's difficult to listen to him. The only let me tell you how I knew. Somebody just tagged me and said, Justin mentioned you. I'm like, ooh, he did. So, Lady Bona, I see what you're saying about Korra going to court. And the truth is, a narcissist enjoys the courts back and forth. Do you understand? Especially when you're the one filing. Because they don't get to lose as much money as you will lose being the one who is filing. It's civil. It's not really criminal yet. Now, I will advise Korra to go to the LAPD, make an official report, tell them that she thinks her life is in danger. This is what's happening, and just leave it there. Right? That's what I think. But if anything happens to Korra, with this dog whistling that he has been doing, I'm going to hold Justin Wade Dean, his mama with her green teeth, Janice Dean. I'm going to hold Donnie McDuffie, whatever the fuck his name is, and Stoney and Haley Stoney, the one who didn't have a family name. Somebody just picked up a stone and said, I think we should give our family name Stone. Because I mean, the mother, her grandmother didn't know her father, the person who knocked her up, the woman was on drugs. So I'm going to hold the three of them responsible for it. That's what I'm going to do. But outside of that, I think Justin is too much of a coward, but he's going to dog whistle people to do this thing for him. Yeah, he's too much of a coward. He fears jail. He doesn't want to go to jail. He's trying to make sure. I mean, Justin is disgusting. He is worse than a sperm donor. I mean, even with sperm donors, the sperm, you would think, sometimes I'm glad. You know, science says that the X chromosome is the intelligent gene, and it is women who carry the X chromosome. Imagine if children carried the Y chromosome. Imagine Justin having a child with his brain range that is under sea level. Imagine if Justin had anybody with his thinking faculty. That guy has the range of a shoelace, a potato sack. Sometimes I can hear the echo in his brain. And so I know deep down in my heart that not only is Justin, I don't know what Justin sold Korra, but I do think that Korra was really in love. She thought she met the man of her dreams. She didn't know that she met Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy. That's who she met. A racist, bigoted, misogynistic piece of cow dung. A glitch in human decency. That is who Justin Dean is. A glitch.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. We had company pop up. Can y'all hear us? Sonia, you still there, sweetheart?
I can hear you, but you're sounding distant. Is it me? Is it me, Jesus?
It might, I don't know, but I just came back into the office, so somebody popped up on us. A car pulled up, and I was like, "Who is that?" But anyway, my son popped up on us. So anyway, but I'm gonna finish this live. I told him, she said, "Yes, we can hear you loud and clear more." Okay, cool. So I'm gonna have to go back to see what you said because I don't even know what you said. But let us finish playing. It's about maybe 9 more minutes of this video. So let's finish playing this 9 minutes and hear this man call her a bitch. Have you heard this video where he called her a bitch and shot a bird at her? He literally did. So we're gonna watch it.
So yeah, I chopped off my cucumber. It was very healing. Humor was very, when dealing with a very psychopathic situation, like, especially if they're not violent, because she's not, have fun with it. So yeah, I chopped off my cucumber. It was very healing. Humor was very healing to make fun of the situation.
That joke is crazy.
I was in a diss video for her. Made me feel great. No regrets. I will never apologize for that. I feel great because everything that she said in those lyrics was true and accurate.
He said he'll never apologize for partaking in the diss video because he mean every word of it. And every word was true. So he's basically saying he'll never apologize for the diss video. And she ain't gonna never apologize for that damn book she wrote about him. So Two can play that game, old sucker.
I feel great, honestly. Like, I will not apologize, not now, not 10 years from now, because regardless of what it looks like, regardless of an outsider looking in, that doesn't know the backstory, like, I'm not dealing with a normal situation. I don't think that this situation has ever occurred, ever. This is the first of its kind. And I imagine by the end of this, laws will be changed to protect children, which is ultimately my goal. I don't think that kids should be on live video all the time. I really don't. Currently, the laws are.
He don't think that kids should be on live videos with Korra, okay? Because he supported, and we've heard him applaud other people that do content with their children, family content. We've heard him say, oh, this is what I wanted for my kids. This is what I wanted for me and Korra, right? We have heard him applaud other people for having successful family content. Now, all of a sudden, he don't think they should be online all the time. No, he just don't want them. He don't want Korra having his kids online because he's jealous of Korra and bitter and resentful over Korra.
That you can film content with your kids as much as you want, as long as it's not scripted. Well, okay, get it. But if they're on video 10 hours a day, how does that make a difference if it's scripted or not? It's their childhood. Like, I don't think I've ever filmed more than, in a week, maybe 3 or 4 hours total in this entire time. Like, I didn't mind sharing beautiful experiences with my babies, but doing it all the time when they got to go to the bathroom and you're just like, just go to the bathroom, like that kind of stuff. That's addictive level of behavior. Somebody said, oh, you're dumb for dragging your ex. I'm not dragging. I'm protecting myself. Because I think she's going to do something really crazy really soon, and I'm going to be blamed for it. And the only way I can truly protect myself, you guys look at this situation for what it is. Okay? Look at all the disadvantages I'm at. I'm white. That's a very big disadvantage.
Oh my God.
In today's culture. I'm a father. Many people hate fathers. It's just the way it is. It's ingrained in people's DNA, especially with this feminist movement. You watch cartoons, all dads look dumb. Look at Family Guy. Look at all the sitcoms, all the cartoons. They're all depicting the dad as somebody that's dumb, or whatever, or what and not only that, there is an army, a propaganda machine that finds anything and everything to criticize me on, makes up lies, propaganda lies. And, so I just have my page. I don't have any fake pages, blockers. I tell anybody that's supporting me, do not harass people and don't lie. I know there's people out supporting me. I don't really watch their content, but it comes by sometimes and I'm like, don't.
He doesn't even understand it. They don't support him. They just don't like your ex-wife. They don't support. People don't be understanding that. This is not support. Just because they listen to the foolishness out of his mouth don't necessarily mean they are a supporter, right? They don't support him. They're just there because they want to hear the reads, the nastiness, the disgusting things that he has to say about his ex-wife. That's not support. They don't support you.
I'm not encouraging anyone to harass anyone anywhere. I'm here standing my ground, being like, I will not tolerate this behavior because it's not okay. It's not okay for an immigrant to come into this country and do what she's doing. Okay?
And what he's saying when he say it's not okay for an immigrant to come in this country and do what she does, that means outperform a white man that thinks that this is his country. Okay? That's what he mad at. A black woman that he helped get here. Okay? He's mad because she outperforms him. Period. Hands down.
Be grateful to be in the United States. It is a privilege. It's not a right. It is a privilege to come here and live the beautiful life that she's living because of me. Because of me, the American citizen.
A narc always trying to take credit for something, man. I swear. And he said because of me that she's a citizen. Nah, you can't take that. Because of you, she got here, but she became a citizen on her own.
Here and do everything she can to destroy the lives of Americans. Like, I don't know how Trump has not deported her yet. Her behavior is despicable.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Amara, can I say something very quickly, if you don't mind?
Yes, 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 yes.
So I don't understand. Does Justin want a cookie for bringing his wife, who he
Yes,
was
he does.
fucking, into the
Yep,
country? Like
yep, he
literally,
does.
you think I'm supposed to say, oh hell, Justin, because you brought a woman that you were fucking, and
Yes.
then she had kids for you. Like she was
Yep.
literally your incubator. You think I should say thank
Mm-hmm.
you to you? That's number
Yep.
one. Number two, no, Justin. Cora is a citizen because she lives a clean life. If she
Right.
didn't, she probably won't get a citizenship. She lives a clean life. She pays her taxes. You don't. You don't also live a clean life. You owe. You are a debtor. She led a clean, criminal-free life, even though you wish she went to jail. And so, no, Trump will not deport her. You people. I mean, there was a time that they gathered themselves. They were reporting her to immigration even before she got her citizenship,
Mm.
and it didn't work. It didn't,
Right.
unfortunately.
Yeah. He's saying that he hopes that Trump deports her. Trump is a criminal and he ain't getting deported, right? So how in the world can he be a whole criminal and he can stay in the US, but she can't? Justin is so full of shit, but like you said, she became a citizen on her own because she did the work, she did what was required, and she did it, and he's mad because he really wanted her gone and wanted his kids to stay here.
You got the sympathy vote, of course, but a lot of people are biased. It's cognitive dissonance. Especially women, are trained support other women, and that's great. Like, I support that. But when a woman's doing wrong and you're still supporting it, you are guilty by association. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you believe in women supporting women, go support Stoney, right?
You hear him? If you believe in women supporting women, go support the woman that's dragging my ex, dragging the mother of my kids. If you believe in women supporting women, yeah, support the bullying of Korra, but don't support Korra. Make that make sense, because Korra's not out here going back and forth with these assholes. They're going back and forth. It ain't even no back and forth. It's a one-way thing. They're talking to her. Korra is not even talking back. And he's like, oh, if you're a woman that want to support another woman, support the bullying of Korra. Don't support Korra. Make that make sense.
That's women supporting women, because if your entire mindset is women supporting women, therefore, based on your own statements, you need to support every woman that exists. And that's not what they're doing. They're coming after Stoney for telling the truth. Just like they come after me for telling the truth. Just like they come after Dawn for telling the truth. Anyone that tells the truth is harassed. Their family's harassed. It's like they start digging into your friends, trying to interview old friends of yours, like old boyfriends, girlfriends, trying to get dirt on you to discredit you as a person. Like,
exactly.
That's some pretty psycho shit, to be honest with you. Pretty psycho. And what's funny, is all the bloggers that are trashing, they all look the same. They're kind of like overweight, middle-aged women.
He wanted to say overweight, middle-aged, black women is what he wanted to say.
Meanwhile, his mother is shaped like a blobfish, like a chopping board.
Yeah, I can't believe he just said that. He said they're overweight, middle-aged. And what is his mother? What is his mother? Oh my God, this is crazy to me. Crazy. It's only 4 more minutes, you guys. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
They're angry. There's one gay guy.
Wait a minute. Did he say they're angry? Hold on.
What's funny is all the bloggers that are trashing, they all look the same. They're kind of like overweight, middle-aged women. And they're angry. There's one gay guy there, too. There's a gay guy there as well.
He's talking about there's a gay guy when we know that he had his nanny plugging him up the butt with a whole dildo, but he want to sit here and say there's a gay guy there. What? Is he serious right now? There's a gay guy. Justin, well, what are you? You like booty love. You like somebody to peg you. What do you call that? I guess if it ain't by another guy, then it's not gay. I don't know, but he like his tush tickled. Okay.
And I only said that not because I judge gay men, because I want him to know I know who he is. And his mask of pretending to be a woman is not going to work.
Well, like my girl said, gay recognize gay.
Yeah, from a children's, I do have a right to protect my kids. And I understand the current moment we are in society where
Seriously,
men have been demonized for the last 20 years. And if you're a man and you speak, you get demasculinized. And, you know, they try to make you less of a man, because if you're speaking and you're standing up for truth, what's called honor, that word honor, integrity, if you have those things, society tries to demonize you. You know when they're going to stop demonizing men like me? When a world war breaks out and there's a draft. Now all these women that are trying to tear down men like me are going to be like, no, you go fight. I don't want to fight. Respect the mother of my kids. Why? She's accusing me of hiring a hitman to kill her. Fuck that bitch. That's seriously.
You heard that, Sonia. You heard what he just said. She's accusing me of hiring a hitman to, unalive her or whatever. Fuck that bitch is what he says.
I mean, Amoira, you must understand that it is said that this guy was conceived in jail. So you don't know how many times he's heard his father call his mother a bitch. And I mean, I don't expect anything good from Just. Nothing he says surprises me. He doesn't give me like, no. I mean, he's a low down, dirty fool. He's
Yeah.
an idiot. I mean, he called her a bitch. Okay. I mean, even on before there's a recording of him saying, I will call you a whore, a slut, a bitch, and
A
a cunt
cunt.
until the
Yeah.
children are 18. I mean,
Yeah,
so
he
it's not
did say
new.
that.
I'm sure Cora has heard it many times.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
not new.
She has. And she said that he's done that quite a bit. So you're right. It's nothing new, but it's just the fact that, he claims to be this good man, this great father, but yet he'll put that out in the atmosphere like it's nothing. And then he snickers behind it like it's nothing.
Amoira, you missed something. I think you missed it. You did not hear our educated doctor say demasculinized. You didn't hear him?
Mm. No.
This educated man who cannot speak English, demasculinized. Justin literally brought out that vocabulary from inside of his rectum because it emasculates,
Mm.
emasculates,
Oh,
emasculates,
and
emasculates,
he said demasculate.
demasculinized. Woo!
Oh, demasculized. Oh, yeah, that's what she just said. Janice just said it. So
Oh,
hold on. Let me go back and let me hear it. Let me go back and hear it. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me hear it.
They try to make you less of a man, because if you're speaking and you're standing up for truth, what's called honor, that word honor, integrity, if you have those things, society tries to demonize you. You know when they're going to stop demonizing men like me? When a world war breaks out and there's a draft. Now all these women that are trying to tear down men like me are going to be like, no, you go fight. I don't want to fight. Respect the mother of my.
Is it before that? Hold on. Let me go back a little bit more.
Yeah, from a children's, I do have a right to protect my kids. And I understand the current moment we are in society where men have been demonized for the last 20 years. And if you're a man and you speak, you get demasculinized.
Oh, demasculinized.
Demasculinized. His brain, eh? I say if you put Justin's brain in a race with a sloth, a tortoise, and a snail, they would outrun his brain.
Demasculinized. He made up a whole damn word. Let me see how many syllables is that. Demasculinized. 5 syllables. Demasculinized. Instead of just saying emasculate. Demasculinized. Okay, Justin. Let me play that one more time. Hold on. It wants to be demasculinized.
And if you're a man and you speak, you get demasculinized. And, you know, they try to make you less of a man because if you're speaking and you're standing up for truth, what's called honor, you know, that word, honor, integrity. If you have those things, society tries to demonize you. You know when they're going to stop demonizing men like me? When a world war breaks out and there's a draft. Now all these women that are trying to tear down men like me are going to be like, no, you go fight. I don't want to fight. Respect the mother of my kids. Why? She's accusing me of hiring a hitman to kill her. Fuck that bitch. Like, that's like, seriously. like how do you accuse someone of that? No. Sorry.
And if he's saying fuck that bitch like that in front of millions of people online, I can only imagine what he's saying to Junie and Athena when they're in his home and away from Korra. Man, he probably didn't call Korra all type of bees.
No, she's accused me of everything in the world, and I'm not going to stand here and tolerate it. So no, I'm not going to respect her behavior. No, because if I respect her behavior, that means I acknowledge that behavior is acceptable, and it's absolutely not. So no, I will not respect her. And I don't care who gets offended by that. Her behavior is simply unacceptable. Mother of my children, stranger on the street, doesn't matter. Accusing people of hiring hitmen is simply unacceptable. Accusing people of things they didn't do is simply unacceptable. So, that felt good to get off my chest. No, honestly.
It felt good for him to say fuck that bitch about Korra. He said it felt good.
Anyways, I look forward to all the bloggers breaking that up and be like, look, he's abusive. Well,
yeah, you're right. Who said that? Celeste, I just looked it up too. It's actually a word. Listen, Sonia, demasculinized is a word. It said it's having masculine traits reduced or removed. So demasculinized is a word, okay? I mean, you can say emasculated, and it means the same thing. However, demasculinized is a word in the U.S. Imagine that, okay? It is a word.
You know.
Oh, well, I was colonized by the Brits, and the Brits say emasculated.
Yeah, emasculated. It means the same thing, but I guess, in America, they use different words for the same damn thing. So it means the same thing, though. But yeah, demasculinized is a word.
Of attempted murder.
I just looked it up when Celeste said it's actually a word. I looked it up and was like, oh shit, it is a word. Okay, so all right then, Justin. But let's go back to him saying, I really feel great about getting that off my chest. Joker, he been getting that off his chest. He's been calling her bees and all type of other bad names.
Anyways, I look forward to all the bloggers breaking that up and be like, look, he's abusive. Well, I draw the line at accusing me of attempted murder. I draw that line, and she does not deserve my respect at all. At all. That kind of stuff is wildly, grossly psychotic, and it deserves not an ounce of respect from me or anyone. Okay?
You know what's funny to me? Hold on.
Bye.
What's funny to me, right, is that this man, the video that it was 2.5 years ago, the attack, right? So 2.5 years ago is when she made the statement saying that, you know, it possibly could have been him that set it up. And those weren't her exact words, but you know, he played it on the thing. So if he had a problem with it, he would have been said something. It's 2.5 years later, and now he's talking about, oh, she tried to say I hired a hitman to unalive her. F that bitch. No, that joker been feeling this way, been saying these things about her. He's just now, I don't know why he's coming out to the internet now, other than just, he just wants to destroy her. He wants to tear her down. He wants to finish what he started, or because, you know, he's trying to get his page ramped back up. I don't know what it is, but there has to be a motive as to why he's coming back out now and just thinks it's okay to cuss, fuss, and carry on. Come in, baby. Come in, baby. About his ex, you know, about Korra. What do you think it is, Sonia?
Sorry, Moira. I want to first of all say something. Who the fuck are you, Justin Dean? So basically, when this girl was attacked, few minutes later, it was not even up to an hour, he came online and said that she faked her attack. She hadn't left the UK. She was still in the UK. And that's what he said, right? So you think that you can defame her and say that she lied about her attack, and she cannot look at you and say, well, I think you planned the attack. You think you have the monopoly for accusations? Who the hell are you? That's why your head is shaped like Humpty Dumpty. Who the hell are you, Justin Dean? You think you can throw accusations around, but you think that she doesn't have the right to say, well, if you think that her attack was fake, it's because you planned it. I mean, if the shoe fits, wear it. She didn't call your name. She said, if you think my attack is fake, then you planned it. And I stand by her. Because how do you know it's fake? Are you the police that did the investigation? You lied that Korra did not go to the... Korra has gone to the UK again. You stupid idiots. You glitch in basic human decency. Stupid man. Amore, let me just finish letting, because this guy, I'm going to drag him, but I'm just trying my best. Because this guy, I stopped talking about him because he's finished. His life is a joke. There's no achievement, no career, nothing. He's finished. That's why I stopped talking about him. At some point, I was not playing with the bloggers. Because this guy's finished. There's nothing to talk about. He has no career. He has no life. He has no house. He has no mortgage. He has no trust for his children. This man. Right. So what am I talking about? A complete loser. I mean, if this piece of cow dung did not say,
Go ahead. I'm listening. Hey. Your sound went out, Sonia. Can y'all still hear Sonia?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I mean, I will not even address him. This stupid, low-down, dirty bastard. Please, give me a minute. Give me a minute, please.
Okay. Sonia, you can definitely tell she do not like this man. They're my grandbabies, y'all. She said, I don't think I also understand how he doesn't give a damn. Hold on, baby. Hold on. She said, I don't think also understand how he doesn't give a damn. Just the other day, she told people to leave him alone and she lost so many supporters. Oh, you talking about the other day or a while back? Because I know I've heard her say that before, but I didn't know she just said that recently. But I do understand that she said that before. Did Korra just say that recently to leave him alone? She said before he mentioned it, she made that video. The sick part is he thinks that if he didn't come alone, God wouldn't know about somebody else alone to do what needed to do. She would have gotten me eventually. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. But you know, the fact that he calls her psycho and dangerous and all these other names, when I just don't think that's okay. So that was a while ago, right? Here, take her for a second. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be done, okay? 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? Count to 5,000 5 times and I'll be done. All right, I'm back, y'all. Korra passed through the UK since after the attack. Oh, she has been back afterwards? So why is he challenging her to go back now? Something must have happened in his life recently. Why is he so bitter? He's bitter because this didn't happen. He wants her either in prison or where? Dead. That's my opinion. He said it, not me. He wants her, like he said out of his own mouth. I've always said, this will never stop until she is DEAD or in prison. Now, who can explain that? Okay? Who can explain that? In my opinion, that man wants her DEAD or in prison. He's mad Korra is doing better than him. That's most of those narc behavior acting people. Mad because somebody else is doing better than him. He wants Korra money. I think he wants her here more than he wants her money. He wants her DEAD or in prison more than he wants her money, in my opinion. In my opinion, I believe that's where he wants. No, that was last year. Oh, okay. Somebody said the other day. She said, Korra is destined and he can't stop her greatness. Exactly. I just read that one. So yeah, the sick part is, I read that one. I feel Korra also enjoys the drama because it's profitable to her. She can put an end to it. The country has laws that work. The country has laws that work. The country do have laws that work, but you have to understand, I mean, do you really want to, if you're dealing with a narcissist, do you really want to literally be in court with them forever? Because in my opinion, even if she went to court and got like a junction on him or whatever for violating, he's going to do it again. The Hurt Twins dad, he had to pay $50,000 for contempt of court. Do you think that shut him up? Hell no. It didn't shut him up. So do you really want to fight back and forth in court forever? Because that's what's going to happen. Until those girls turn 18, this man is going to torment her, literally. He's going to torment her. I'm not telling her not to go to court if that's what she chooses, but it won't be the last time. It won't be the last time. She will forever be caught up in court with him, but you have to be ready for that. Now, in my opinion, I would move if I was her. I would leave LA, go somewhere else. I would definitely leave LA and let him really stand up to the plate and do what he got to do as a father. But the fact that they got 50-50 custody, I don't think that she can, without his consent. He wants her gone, in prison, working as his slave, deported, and paying him child support. Yep, child support, spousal support. Didn't he want spousal support too? If I'm not mistaken, didn't this man ask for spousal support as well? Hold on, let me close this door right quick. I think he wanted spousal support too. It costs her every time she goes to court. I mean, if she gets a lawyer, it would cost her, but it wouldn't really cost her much if she did it on her own. But I mean, when you're dealing with somebody like that, do you really want to do it on your own? His plan is for someone to harm Korra. So he is inciting the behavior, but he's too dumb. Is that what you're saying? What does him saying fake attacks have to do with her saying he sent someone to harm her? Well, I mean, you know, to be honest with you, do you feel like he sent someone to harm her, Bobby? Because I believe he's very much capable of it. Why would he say something like this if he's not? Why would he say, I've always said that it would never stop until she is dead or in prison if he didn't have anything to do with the person that went to harm her? Even if he didn't tell them to do it, his actions and his responses influenced it. He influenced it. Whoever he wrote this to, he was basically saying she's going to forever harass me. She's going to forever get up under my skin unless she is dead or in prison. So this is influence. This could be considered influence. So he influenced it even if he didn't directly order them to do it. He asked for everything he didn't deserve. Exactly. He asked for it. He came out here with the bullshit in the first place. She showed the attack in London today. Oh, she did? Oh, is that why y'all said go to her page? Oh, okay, I thought I was going to have to search for it. All right, hold on. Let me look right quick. Did she actually? Oh, yeah, here you go, right here. I remember this.
And then I'll head straight to the white place. I already had breakfast.
So for those that missed it, here it goes.
Oh my God, it scared me.
Hold on, let's go back, okay?
And I'll head straight to the white place. I already had breakfast. The Airbnb. Oh my God, it scared me.
Let's go back. She said, I was holding a knife and she was telling me, you leave it. Hold on. She said, you want to be gone? You want your life?
I'm sorry. What did I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
And as you can hear, she's saying, I'm sorry. Korra is saying, I'm sorry. What did I do? I'm sorry. What did I do?
I'm sorry. You're fucking me. Do you really want to kill me? Do you want to kill me? Please, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please. Please, I'm sorry, please. I cannot. She's trying to kill me with a knife. Please. I'm caught. Sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I don't know who this woman. I just tried to get out of the house. Please, I'm sorry. Please. How do you neutralize salicylic acid?
Now you open the door again.
How do you neutralize it?
Basically a bottle of acid.
My hand. Guys, I'm bleeding. They attacked me with a knife. She ran away. Guys. She ran away. She wanted to kill me.
She got cuts all on her hands from that knife, and Justin came online immediately after and said it was fake. She was literally holding a knife with her hands. You see, she no longer has her wig on, right? They were in a tussle, a fight, and she has cuts on her hands as she was trying to hold the knife so the lady would not stab her, okay?
Ran away. She wanted to kill me. I had to hold her with a knife. Oh, God. Thank you, Father. And then I'll head straight to the White Cliff. I already had...
Okay, this is one more time. The video is much longer than this. I don't know what the whole video is, but they spotted the knife and everything. If anybody know where the whole video is, if you can send it to me, I'll show it. Not this live, because I'm getting ready to get off and spend some time with the grands, but on another live, I will.
Have breakfast. The air will be... Oh my God, it scared me.
So this is what Justin says is fake. Look at this again. You could definitely tell this lady caught her off guard, right? And Justin is saying this is fake.
Oh my God, it scared me.
All right, so again, the video is longer. It's longer, but she definitely had cuts on her hands and she had a cut on her leg.
My hand, guys, I'm bleeding. They attacked me with a knife.
Because what would make Korra stage such a thing? This is for anybody to think that this was staged or a joke. I just pray that you're never found in a situation like this. And I just pray that no one downplay your attack and say that it was fake and that you made it all up, okay? Because there's a lot of people out there that will say things like that. Even when a woman says she was she's RAPE, they'll say that that was a lie, that was fake, and that she wanted it. But there's a lot of people out there that would downplay something like this or whatever because it's not them or it's not their daughter or granddaughter. I don't think that there would be any reason for her to be live. Korra goes live a lot. And I don't think there would be any reason for Korra to come out here and fake a knife attack. A knife attack. There's a whole lot of things that you could do, but ain't nobody about to sit there and just cut themselves for no damn attention. Korra can get attention shaking her butt in the middle of the street. Why would she need to fake a knife attack for attention? So no, I don't believe that, not one bit. I think that you can hear another voice anyway. So I absolutely believe that someone was there and tried to attack her. But the thing about it is, guess what? She knows, God knows. She knows and God knows. You know? She knows and God knows. So again, she said Nancy called the police because she's seen the attack on live and she was so scared for her sister. But the own father of the kids did not. The own father, she said for views, she get views other ways, Hannah. You can get views another way, all right? She said that was so real. I remember being terrified for her. It was real. Only people that would say something like it was fake and it was for views are people that drink the Kool-Aid from Justin, to be honest with you, or to just hate her as a person, because that was absolutely not fake. That was absolutely not fake. Nothing was fake about that attack. Nothing was fake about that attack. You know? She said, I started at the airport when they lied to keep her out the country. Oh, it started at the airport. Exactly. When they were trying to get her out the country and she got stopped by customs and borders or something like that. Korra always say that it's a matter of time that the perpetrators will be caught. Yeah, that's true. You know, and she knows and God knows. And to be honest with you, do you think God will continue to be blessing her the way he is if it was staged or set up or faking or whatever? He wouldn't be pouring all these blessings into her. God sees the harm on her life. God sees that people are trying to harm her, cause her harm, wish her harm, and he's blocking it. He's blocking it. And people have to wonder, God dang, we done so much to this girl. So much. We done tried so much to bring her down. And we have been so unsuccessful. Why is that? Because God is blocking your attacks. Yes, she was shaking and everything. And she got cuts on both her hands. To sit there and put a cut on one in between one hand and then cut between another hand. Do you know what that requires? Do you know what that requires? That definitely requires for you to be psycho. And we all saw the knife. Like in this video, you don't see the knife, but I know there's a longer version, but we all saw the knife when it happened. I played it on my platform several times. She was absolutely indeed attacked by someone. You could definitely hear the difference in the voices that was there, And I do believe another person saw that person run away. They just couldn't identify who it was. She said, and where did the knife come from? Exactly. What are they trying to say? Korra is not a musician, but is it a music? What is it? The magical people? What do them people call? I think it is a musician, but damn, that sounds like somebody that sing. But anyway, but the people that do magic, what is she? How can anyone call it fake? Because they don't like her. That's the only reason why they're calling it fake is because they don't like her. A magician, yeah, a magician. What did I say? A musician, a magician. Where'd she get the damn knife from? What did she do? Pull it out her wig? How'd she get a cut on her leg? How'd she get a cut on both her hands in the middle of her? In her hand, like in the meat little soft areas between her thumb and her pointy finger. How did she get those cuts there? Okay. Well, you know what, Bobby? I'll invite you back next time I come live. Probably will be Monday. I'll invite you back and you can tell me what's your disdain. Why? And I went to your page, Bobby. I'm actually ashamed of you. Let me tell you why. Because you lead a page that drags. I'm talking about drags Korra. Drags a woman. Like that's all your content about is dragging Korra in some type of capacity. Like you lead the page to do that. Like you don't just go live every now and again and say something about her. Like this is your direct content of dragging her. The honey has a lot of ants. Now we have to buy new honey. Like you literally, and you do it with fun, like as if you get entertainment out of it. And that's all you do. You don't speak on anything else but the dragging of Korra. So you take pleasure in, doing this to her from one woman to another. And you told me you was an American woman, but you take pleasure in dragging Korra. You don't talk about nobody else. Nobody else. It's just it's a Korra hate page. Like you have this, I don't know. I mean, you literally have this disdain for Korra. And I find it to be really weird. I don't know if Korra said something to you or did something to you, but you go hard in the paint. Somebody pointed this out to me the other day, and I was like, dang, Oh, well, right here it looked like you speaking on somebody else. But mainly it's Korra, 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 Korra. As if you don't see, if you don't see Justin doing anything, Amora, we don't want to hear shit that bitch got to say. She's dragging a black woman for a white racist asshole. Do you work for him? Do you date him? Like, what is it? What is your thing with Justin? What's your thing with this man that literally said that the only way his ex will stop is if she died or in prison? Do you support that? Let me know if you support that. Let me know if you support that. Because this is my first time ever seeing your page, and I was like, wow. You can call out behavior. There's nothing wrong with calling out behavior. Call out behavior. But to just poke fun and do what you're doing, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm so scared for Korra and Janice Brown all day, every day. She's obsessed. So is that what you're doing? You're competing with Janice? Is that what you're doing? Oh, here comes Sonia. What's up, Sonia?
Hi. Sorry,
Hey,
I had to leave for a bit. They're fiddling with my page. They're trying to hack my page.
are they trying to hack your page now?
Yes, yes, yes. I
Your
got a
Facebook page?
notification. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, very quickly, if you don't mind me saying, because I mean, I want to go and see if I can rectify it because um yeah, I want to see if I can go and rectify it. Okay. Um Justin says, I know where you are, Sonia. Like I have been hiding. I don't hide. I can defend everything I have said to you. That you are a fool, I can defend it. That you are a degenerate, I can defend it. That you are a low down dirty bitch, I can defend it. That you are a predator, I can defend it. Why? In case some of you don't know, Justin openly admitted to touching his clients inappropriately, telling women to show them their bodies inappropriately, in a way a doctor shouldn't. That is predatory behavior. Point blank, period. It is the words of your mouth. It is not the words of my mouth. It is from the horse's mouth, confessing like he was in front of a Catholic priest. Justin Wade Dean, I do not fear you. I do not even fear the things you think you can do. You're lucky. You are lucky that you are not dealing with a woman like me. If you deal with a woman like me, you would off yourself. Yep. You would off yourself because Korra deals with you with a lot of grace. You flaccid degenerates. Ashy ferret-faced mole rats. Looking like some rejected extra from anyway, you're a video vixen, so I give it to you. Every morning, you wake up in your foggy ass shoebox, mad at the world like I'm some job agency that you should be looking out for. Is Korra the job agency where you should be looking for jobs? Nope. Mr. Chiropractor without a practice. I see you, boo. Oh yeah, he's not a video vixen. Yeah. I mean, since being a chiropractor is not paying, he's not a video vixen to two wannabes. And I mean, I love it for him. I love it. I love it. Yup. You have murderous tendencies. You want to kill people. The only thing you should be killing is your workload. See, at the end of the day, Amora, the last review this guy had in his practice was like 14 hours ago, 14 months ago, I think over 14 months ago. And guess what? The woman had nothing good to even say. When you go on Welp and some other websites, when you're looking for a chiropractor in LA, you see chiropractors with as many as 500 reviews. Justin has 10. That's all he has. And guess what? It's all the reviews from Korra fans just trying to boost the uselessness to see if we can help his entire existence when they were together. half-baked, half-blinky, fully unemployed, and you decided that you had something to say about me. Listen to me. Not even the most dumbest, Justin Dean, the most brokest, the most cracked out street urchin is desperate to let you graze her without legal protection. Without feeling that you are a legal threat. You are unwanted. You were not wanted by the father that had you, neither are you wanted by your board of chiropractors. You are God's only mistake. And I'm saying all this to you because I want you to go mad enough for you to come for me. You are proof that not every sperm was meant to win. You should have ended up in a used condom tossed in a public garbage. That is where you should have ended. You are the reason why pro-choice is a valid choice. You are the reason why abortion should be legal. You are the reason why the gene pool needs a lifeguard. You are the reason why eugenics should happen. Where people can take out defective genes immediately. I am not the chiropractor career that failed. I am not your marriage that failed. I am not the motherhood, the mother that did not mother you well. I am not the sibling that looks at you and doesn't even love you. Because let me say something to you. If you ever come for me directly, like you take a flight and come to Nigeria, I will ensure that your brains are as fried as your daddy's balls. This is no joke. And to be very honest, the only reason I'm not tearing you apart tonight is for the regard and consideration I have for someone who said, please help me. Don't just ignore him. Listen, Justin, I'm the woman that your mother wants to be. It's only that she's too lazy, too stupid, and too underachieving to be a woman like me. Like I said to you, you are a glitch in human decency. You defeated birth control. I swear, when your mother went in there, I'm sure she didn't have you in mind. But for some weird reason, the only thing you are able to defeat is birth control. And congratulations. Justin Wade Dean. I am not the 1, the 2, or the motherfucking 3. You look like, let me tell you what you look like. You look like when racism and static electricity had a baby. That's what you look like. That's what you look like. When racism comes with static energy and they have a baby. That is exactly what you look like. You actually need emotional support from bigoted, misogynistic, racist, stupid-ass idiots with a touch of xenophobia to think that you're special. You're not special, boo. You've reached your cognitive capacity for the year. So now you are talking in italics, like your language is bending, like your life. Justin Dean. I know that where you are right now, Justin Wade Dean. I know that where your life is right now is the final grasp of your brain flatlining under the weight of its own limitation. Nigga, listen, did I call you that? You snowball looking ass idiots, snowflakes, come to the front. I'm dragging you because I want you to be mad enough to come out tomorrow and bring me out of wherever you said I am. You think you're a bully? I am the bully that bullies the bully. You want to come on social media, drag one of my own, and you think you will get away with it? You think you will get away with it? You think you will break her defenses? I mean, I bet you stand in the mirror every morning with your failure strapped in your image, and you'll be whispering, I matter, I'm Justin Dean, I matter. Yeah, because you know that in reality you don't. So you need to convince yourself 100 times more that you matter. I'm Justin Dean. I know Paris Hilton. I know billionaires. But even your reflection wants to file a restraining order, because it recognizes that little banana energy you've mistaken for relevance or success. Justin Wade Dean, get a life. Try. I know it's hard. I know it's painful every morning when you wake up and you realize that that immigrant girl who packed her bags from what you call a third world country came into your country and has outdone you, outdone your mama. This is what happens when you leave your children for horses to raise. This one was raised by his mother's horse, raised on cow piss, and suddenly thinks that it is something in the scheme of things. Your Caucasian blood really makes you think you're something. Because outside of being white, the other thing, you have nothing else going for you. You are a no future ambition loser running around. You came to blend cucumber. Come about, I will rather stick my dick in a blender. Listen, what you have is not a dick, it's a clitoris. You don't even have dick prints. Real men have dick prints. You don't even have it. You've tried your best to come out with your boxers. You've come out with your tennis shorts. You've come out with your jumper. But there's no dick prints. It means that what you have inside there is smaller than a clitoris. So my nigga, you do not need a blender. What you need is a grinding stone. Now, I'm African. For people who don't know what grinding stone is, I'm going to describe it. Grinding stone it's an African way. It's another, before the blender came, before we knew about the blender, Africans, our culture, we used to blend on a grinding stone. It's like a little pavement with a stone on it. I used to blend things that are small because the blender is too soft. The blades can't get to those little things. That is what you need for that thing in between your pants that you think is called a dick. Because nigga, you don't even have the D, neither do you have the K. It's just an ick. An EE. You don't even have IC. Nothing is there. Just the random, you give small dick energy, don't you know? Like I can bet you that Korra doesn't know what squirt is in that marriage. I can bet you that girl did not know what orgasm was. But you know what? She stayed for love. But somehow, this man thinks that there's something there to blend. Are you mad? Come on, get out of here. No, I'm reading you. Because I want you to have something to give that lawyer of yours who sees and desist, I'm going to use to wrap my tampon. So that you can tell him all the things I said, because I want to have 500 documents. 500. You will need a whole projector for everything I'm saying to you tonight. So you see, Mr. Chiropractor, who is not chiropractic. You've been dismissed. Indignity sustained. Your relevance overruled. Humiliation entered the record. The jury did not even need to deliberate. Go and continue to fool yourself, because let me tell you, whenever I know deep down in my heart, Justin, that you can't succeed. You don't have the brain power to create wealth. You are made for failure and poverty. You are made to be a never do well. I see it. I can tell. Your mother, the only reason your mother booty claps for you as hard as she does is because you're the only successful thing she has ever had amongst her boys. She couldn't even raise anything right. Look at you. Look at what she raised. She wants to talk on somebody's motherhood. Meanwhile, she raised you. I mean, dear mother-in-law, dear mother of Justin Dean, you want to talk about somebody's motherhood, but look at the thing you raised. A man who cannot create wealth, even though he's in a system designed for him to succeed, just for being white. And he did not create wealth. You didn't even leave him generational wealth. So your failure started from you. And then now he can't create wealth. So what's he doing? He's leeching like the parasite that he is, like ticks on a dog, like lice on a cat. He's leeching off the relevance of a girl who just arrived, a place where he is supposed to be king. He's graceful, pathological, very useless. I feel absolute empathy for your bloodline. You need to go and thank Korra, because for Korra's sake, there's hope for your bloodline. Because without her, you probably have other grandchildren continuing the line of absolute nothingness. So you need to go and bow down before that girl, because she's God to both of you. The first time you took a plane ticket out of your motherland, Mrs. Janice Dean, is because someone paid your flight ticket to come to Nigeria. I don't care whether it's 100th world country. I don't give a fuck. But that's the only time. Justin has been unable to travel because his Sarah the slave girl said, I ain't slaving no more. Now he's stuck, bitter baby daddy. Ooh, you stupid loser. You stupid idiots. I'm reading you. I want them to cut it. I can see your fool here. Because very soon now, she will run and go and update her profile. Because I mean, I'm oxygen like that. Don't worry, I get it. You're a fan, bitch. You're a fan, but I don't regard you. Cut it. Post it. I want to give you something to be mad about, so that you can get, if you plan to sue me in December, you start suing me from Monday. Let me tell you, you're dealing with a woman whose only fear in life is dying a coward. I don't even fear death. I'm not afraid to die. Don't you get? Everything that could have killed me, I stood in front of them and destroyed their lives. And you think that I will fear you? You? Because you're white? Oh, I said it. I said it, Janice. She's a fan. She loves me. She was here yesterday, but anyway, why do I even address it? If it cannot show its face, why on earth would I even address it? If you want to come for me, you need to come correct. And she can't, or it can't. And since it cannot, I do not respond to people who are cowards. I do not battle with a man who is not armed. That's a coward. How can I bring out a gun to someone who is throwing stones at me? She's a rat. She can continue hiding. Back to you, Justin Wade Dean. Where's your first wife? You lunatic. Where is she? You predator. You sick fuck. You call my name, me, I'm supposed to, oh my God, Justin got my name. I'm so scared. Oh my God, I'm afraid. Justin, what you need? My email address is Sonia Uzaku. Spell it. SoniaUzaku@gmail.com. Send your cease and desist. My name is Sonia Uzaku Obi Okodo. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. And there's nothing not you, your mama, and the mama before her can do about it. So let me say this. You can cry all you like. You cannot do more than a hanging pants that is torn. A pants and underwear that has been torn and put on the line. You can't do more than that. You want to break her defenses. I know who Elijah is. Who is Elijah? Are you sure this man is? Justin, put the bottle down. Put the bottle down. Is destroying your life, you loser. What have you achieved in 4 years? I'll tell you what Korra has achieved. She bought a $1.6 million house while you were renting, you stupid, senseless dingbat. Because if you had any sense, you would have started small and saved up. But no, your credit score is low. I mean, you're owing, aren't you? Owing student loan. Okay. You could have gotten a small house, found a way to. People don't downgrade. People try to upscale. They go up. Your life is declining. 404 internal error. That's why I tell you, your life is a glitch in human decency. Your life just going down. Everything you said that was done to you was done to Korra. Her gigs were reported. People were calling places to get Korra not to perform. She lost gigs. You said you lost gigs. She did too. But the difference is that one person took the lemons that were thrown at her and she made lemonade. She took the stones and she built herself a home. You, on the other hand, you were more interested in checking out pussies than actually checking out jobs. You were more interested in finding women than finding clients. Prediction, London 2.2 loading. It's because this man has intentions of doing the dog whistle so that she can be harmed. And Justin, I dare you. I dare anything to happen to Korra. I swear on my life. You said there's nothing like voodoo. I agree. I will take you before different oracles and destroy your life. Now I'm threatening you. I'm giving you reasons to sue me. Let even a hair drop from her body. Oh, you can say, oh, you know voodoo so much, so why can't you do? I don't do voodoo, but I come from a lineage of people who know how to destroy people's lives. Yes. You useless man. Look at you. Karma came early. Karma came early for you. Everything you planned for Korra, it backfired. You wanted her out of America? She became a citizen. Why? Because she has no criminal record. She has a clean slate. She pays her taxes. She has a home. She pays her mortgage when due. You couldn't even pay your rent. You low down, dirty failure. You couldn't. You had to downsize because that's the only thing your brain can do. Downsize. Downsize. And then you keep going low, lower. Imagine from that whole big rental. Now you live in a shoebox that you're not even proud to show on your live stream. Oh, baby. You tried to get her in jail. But think about it. It's only your brothers that have criminal record now. The Obidis don't have. Neither do the Umes. Okay? You tried yet again. Not only did she stay in America, she brought her father. Flex. Do you know what it means for you to miss your father and just say, Daddy, jump on the plane? Can you send your mother anywhere? Or the only place you are likely to send your mother is to a morgue? Because where has she gone since she had you as a son? How many vacations? I mean, my sister calls and I'm like, Daddy, come to the UK. Justin, where have you sent your mother to? At least for the misery of having you as a child. Just for compensation. For being the most useless thing that's ever worked in her life. Maybe there are more useless people, I don't know. But you're the only visible one I know. But at least Korra can do that. I mean, did you see Nancy flying first class? There's level to that shit. You see? There are levels to that shit. Justin, Korra has continued to try with lovers, supporters. Justin, what have you achieved? Nothing. Absolutely nothing in 4 years. And then you have people like the stupid ass idiots that run around. That go around trying to get my attention. But they cannot support the thing that you push. You know why? Because really they don't support you. They just hate Korra. And that's okay. They are fans. They know about Korra more than I know about her. So they are fans. They add to her view, her money that she has to deal with you when you come for her. They are fans. And I thank them. They love her. You see how they run to her YouTube to listen to her album. Badass fans. Do you know what it feels like for Janice Brown to have more views than the song of the person that they're pushing? And Janice ain't a musician. You cannot play with a grace whose idea has come. All of you are too small. Too little. And here's my wish for all of you. For you who said that attack was fake, may your children be attacked that way in a fake way. May your family members go through that kind of attack in a fake way. They'll be fake their own attack too. Yeah. Because your hatred is why you cannot draw the line. Is Korra perfect? She's not perfect. The only difference is that we've decided that we will love her. Amara, you came in, I think last year or so. Amara,
Yeah, like
I must say this because a lot of people don't know this.
Mm-hmm.
And they can lie all they like, but the proof is there. When Korra had her child, Korra had a book called The Last Seed of Ordinani. It was a bestseller on Amazon. Justin came out to say that he was divorcing Korra unprovoked. He didn't come, nobody told him come live and say it. He did. And when he did, Korra was silent. In fact, her silence infuriated him. He even said it on one of his lives that she can't use that with everything that is going on. She's a narcissist. Why is she a narcissist? That with everything that is going on, she's not insulting him. She's just selling her book. Because all she did. While he was talking, do we know what he was doing? We didn't know he had taken the baby. We didn't know nothing. She was selling her book. She didn't say a word. Mm-hmm. Justin went on and on and on. She did this. She did that. She did this to me. I will bring the child under the sun. If I'm lying, I'm flying. That is what he did. Guess what? Let me tell you what Korra's first address is. And I'm going to post it tomorrow. Korra's first address was this. Guys, I know you want me to come out and say something. A lot has happened in the last few days, but I beg you to bear with me. And for the sake of my children, and because of the father of the man is the father of my children, I do not want to come out and say anything or cause drama. Just pray for me. That was her live video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Justin did?
He
He
wanted her to
continued
come
to
out.
insult her, then he stole her money. And when he stole her money, all hell was let loose. She was angry. She came out and said, "You've been doing this, doing that, doing this, saying this about me, and I've kept quiet. And you've taken my money." Bear in mind,
Mm-hmm.
he had been talking. He had said she slept with every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Right.
No, he hadn't said it. He said it the first time. They came out to apologize. And then Stefana, who's Korra's friend, now released where this idiot was telling Korra, "You need to be out of here by tomorrow. You need to be out of here by tomorrow."
Right.
He wanted her out of her house. And Stefana said to him, "She's breastfeeding." And he said, "I don't care. That video I will post tomorrow." Bear in mind, Korra had not said anything outside of this first video. And if I'm lying, may I never see anything good. Timeline matters. Until Nancy arrived. Nancy gave Korra the strength that she needed to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And Korra said her truth. And said, "You know what? I'm not going to say everything because Korra, she's a Nigerian woman. You see, me as a Nigerian woman, I know how to turn everything to money. Yes, it is in our DNA. If you say hello, we turn it to money. We're going to find a way to make money out of it. Yes, then I'll make money out of my pen. It's my right to do that. That is why I told you that when somebody stole my sexual abuse story and tried to make a movie out of it, I sued the fuck out of him. I sued him, the producer, the app, the movie app that dared to play it. I sued them all. Because it's my story. And if I want to make money from it, it is my prerogative, not yours. You don't steal my story and make a whole movie and then make money of it. Yes, and I pulled it down from every platform. Now, here's the thing. Korra made money and it made them mad because that book was a bestseller. And Amoira, I urge you, if you've never read that book, please read it. Amoira, you would be as angry as I am.
Now, this is the second book,
you know,
right?
Justice said he did Hollywood 101. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
You say? She has two versions. She has the audio and she has...
Oh, yeah, I played it on
what?
here.
Exactly.
I played the audio.
If you've watched it, thank you. If you've watched it, the audio of the audio book is the same thing with the main book. The only thing is that with the audio book, you get to listen to Korra's reaction, her expression. If you see the way they twisted, let me tell you, people are wicked. If you see the way they twisted the narratives in that book, which is why I stand for the lawsuits happening in Nigeria today. Let me tell you, Korra talked about all her abuse. It's her story. You don't have to believe her. You were not there. I can choose to believe her, and it's okay if you don't believe her. You don't have to believe her, but don't twist the story. Do you understand, Amoira? You can say, Korra said this. I don't believe this happened to her. But if you say the book is a lie, okay, the book is a lie, but you believe that she slept with an 85-year-old man and licked his butt. Make it make sense. That was in the book. When she said the man said, "Do this to me." She said the man asked her to do it. She never said she did it. But the likes of these dimwits in this chat, they've carried it that she did it.
Right.
And I say every day that may people do it to them. That's number one. Number two, Amoira, Africa, especially West Africa, we have a malaria plague. Right? I don't know if you know about that. We have malaria. It's one of our issues. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So even you as an American, if you're coming to Nigeria, they'll tell you to get vaccinated for malaria.
Right. Mm-hmm. And you have to take different shots and stuff, yeah.
Thank you. And so what has happened is that parents like us are very, very watchful. Amora, even while we were on this live, I was going into, bear in mind, I have mosquito nets. I have my children's room has a fan, an air conditioner. They have a net on their door, on their windows, right? To
Mm-hmm.
prevent, because I don't want to treat malaria. And there's nothing you
Mm-hmm.
can do to keep the mosquitoes away. They're outside, right? But
Mm-hmm.
irrespective of that, you still have to protect yourself. So once in a while, I fumigate, I fleet and all that. Now, I go into my children's room a lot of times at night to check on my kids to see if they're sleeping well. Even while we're on this live, I've done it twice. I've muted my mic to go and check and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do that is not just because we want to see how they are sleeping, it's also to be sure that the mosquitoes are not biting them.
Right. Okay.
And these people took, like it is a Nigerian reality. Every Nigerian parent does it. If you have Nigerian friends, ask them, do you know? These people twisted it and said that Korra's father, because Korra wrote in her book that her father used to come and check on them at night. She was
Mm-hmm.
literally talking about the kind of father he was because their mother died. They said he was sleeping with her.
Right.
They turned it
Mm-hmm.
into she was sleeping with Amoira. The things these people have weaponized. You've
Mm-hmm.
weaponized sexual assault for your own malicious intent. You've gone to say, oh, Korra's father slept with her. That's sexual abuse. That's rape. That's pedophilia. That's incestuous relationship. And you
Mm-hmm.
said that he did it because he went to kill mosquitoes in her room. And they have run with it to the extent that there are people who are certain that that was what was written in the book with no proof. When you ask them now, say, show me proof in this book that Korra said my father sexually assaulted me. They are bringing that information out of their rector. No proof. And that is why I stand firm. I stand strong. I stand for that court case in Nigeria to go to the very end. Because let me say this. He who alleges must prove. When you allege, you must prove it. If you say it in the
Right.
book, you will bring it out. You will show the chapter, you will show where it was written. I want to see it. I want to throw stones because I have a non-profit organization in Nigeria. And what I do is to ensure that young girls who will not end up in the situation I ended up in. I am active. I do the work. This is why I tell people, I don't fight individuals. I fight systems of oppression, of marginalization. So you tell me, I want to be able to put Papa Obidi into jail. I want you to show me where he said, where it is said, even after his two daughters have come and say, nothing like that happened. They have insisted. Why? It is a better way to bully her. So you see, Justin motherfucking stupid wedding. Slow coach. I am waiting for you. I'm not one easy opponent. Trust me, people be people bigger than you, they've tried. The people who are bigger than you, they've tried. If you think your color would work for someone like me, you better think well before I slap you into non-existence. Useless man. I only address the people who bully Korra, who have a face. The likes of that one that looks like she's modeling for 3 years of hunger. that looks like if there's a serious volcano, she would levitate with the dirt into the air. She will evaporate. That one. That's always dressing like every day is Halloween. That one. I'm not outside of that, I'm not addressing any other person. But Justin, I'm waiting for you and that idiot whose mouth is as wide as the vagina of an elephant. Outside of that, you are too small. Just I say you are too small. You never bath. You have not taken your shower to think that you can come and meet me in a battle. You will lose. And you will lose bigly in Trump's voice. You're gonna
Big,
lose. You're gonna lose bigly. Yeah,
bigly.
you stupid ass idiot. Amara, let me mute my mic and let you talk.
Okay. Now I'm up here doing a thumbnail for this Joker, but yeah, girl, you read them again 2 days in a row, honey, or I think 2 days or every, I don't know if you would say yesterday or the day before, but read his ass again. No, you read Don the first time. You read his ass this time, but he ain't coming for you. He just be talking noise, saying that crap or whatever, but he ain't coming to Nigeria. He already know he step off that plane in Nigeria, it's probably his ass. He ain't gonna do that. He is not gonna do that, okay? Hell no. Not all the bull crap he done spoke about Nigeria, you know? Justin is jealous of Korra whole life. He wants his girls to look at him like Korra loves her father. He also projects all the bad he does on Korra and that worries me. The video June said, true. When he calls her a female dog. Yeah, I do believe he is talking about Korra to the girls. I absolutely believe he does do that, you know? She said, some of us read the books ourselves. Amora did also on the live Korra book. We know what it says. Yeah. We read that book aloud here. We did the whole thing. I wonder if he paid his taxes. I don't know, child. But anyway, in my opinion, I just you already addressed this, but let me see. You see what he says prediction London 2.0 loading. Oh yeah, no, I don't know. Something tells me that he's definitely trying to, say something. Unless he saw it and then as she posted it and then he said something like that. But other than that, I would think that he's definitely trying, something is up his sleeves. I don't know what, but it sounds like he's up to something. What is the name of the book? The name of the book, core book is, let me tell you. The name of her book is...
Korra is live.
Oh, Korra is live. Korra is
Please,
live.
if you haven't read that book, please go and read it. Please, I beg you, go and read it. Because you will now get to understand a lot of things. And you would get to understand that the reason for the divorce is not because anything, all the nonsense he has said, it was money. Money. The fact that she woke up. She woke up. Amora, I don't think you know this, but Justin hates Nancy Ume, Korra's sister, more than he hates Korra. You know why? Because she opened Korra's eyes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
She was the one that said, no. That's not how it's done. Mm-hmm. He was enjoying her money. It was a joint account.
Mm-hmm.
It was a joint account. He was taking all her earnings. While that girl worked her, he was taking all her earnings. Yeah. Using it to travel the world and get diseases. And sleep with teenagers. This useless predator. And then when that money stopped, Justin went mad. Mm-hmm. If you think he could make... So because, think about it. Amora, why is it that Justin can no longer sustain a living 4 years after? Do you know what? A child who was born 4 years ago speaks. Athena, she speaks. Right. Meaning that 4 years is a long time for you to get your shit together. If you really an achiever. If you are an
Right.
achiever,
Right. But they try to blame their ex. Like he tries to blame Korra, says that,
exactly.
oh,
Like she didn't
she,
suffer the
yeah.
same thing. This man literally brought a woman to his home. That woman
Mhm.
was a demented person. She was calling. Korra will go to a supermarket. They will call the supermarket and tell them that Korra stole,
Yep. I
including
remember
Kim
that.
Baker, that stupid ass idiot,
Yep. I
including
remember
her.
that.
They will call and say she stole. Korra will be somewhere performing, and they will call and threaten the woman, and the woman will say, "Oh, please don't worry, just keep the money, don't come." But did she stop? She kept pushing. So, what is Justin's excuse to be this much of a failure? What is his excuse? Amira, everything. I've never discussed I've never really come out to. I've only spoken about my sexual abuse. I have things in my life that were designed for me to fail, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
standing. I mean, Don Terrell is mocking me with sexual abuse, like I care. Yeah. One thing people don't realize is this. Whenever you talk about my sexual abuse, you spotlight the bastard. And I'm grateful for it. Every time you do it, you spotlight the bastard who did it. And I'm happy about it. It doesn't affect me. I mean, I get to hear because my mouth is loud everywhere. Amoira, my mouth is loud on Twitter. Literally, I cuss men out for a living on Twitter. You bring that misogynistic bullshit close to me, tell them about a woman is not supposed to. I will tell you your mama's not supposed to. And they don't also like men, especially black men, they don't like me on Twitter because I'm always giving it to them hot. And so sometimes they go and try to dox me. Oh, they sexually abused you. And when you do it, I take the picture of my abuser and post it in the comment section because it is not my blame. It is not my shame to take. Put it on the right person. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, shame him. Yeah, I was sexual. Yeah, he did it to me. I put his picture right there.
Mm.
You can't shame me. But with everything that happened to me, I walked, I pushed, what is Justin's excuse?
He has none. He's a loser. He couldn't have done it without Korra. And he's not the only one. A lot of these men, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, they still blame their ex for where they are because they don't have it in them. If you can't bounce, if you was so all of that, and if you can't bounce back in 2, 3, 4 years, then you never had it. It was all a lie. He's useless. He's still saying, oh, she called my business. She had these people call my business. She ruined my business. She stole my money. Trust me when I tell you, he wants people to think that because, the spotlight's on him and he has nothing going for himself. Nothing going for himself. He's not a successful chiropractor. A successful chiropractor would never be out here doing what it is that he's doing. Wouldn't even think of it. No, he's not a successful chiropractor. He's struggling. This is a sign of a struggle person. Anybody that's out here doing what he's doing, screaming, yelling, defaming, lying, obsessing over someone, they're struggling. This is a struggle move, and that's why he's doing that. But
The
they'll
only
blame him
relevance that this man
for
is ever going to have is Justin, is Korra. His mother couldn't give him the relevance. His father couldn't give him the relevance. His job couldn't give him the relevance. The only reason if you think I'm joking, Amara, please Google Justin's name. You're going to see X. Korra. If you Google Korra's name, you see Korra Obidi, dance, music, this thing, content creator, musician, dancer from Nigeria, based in. You will see that when you Google Justin Dean, who is the, in quote, doctor, what you see is Korra Obidi's ex.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they don't like
Because there's
that.
nothing to show for it. Korra Obidi's
Right.
ex. And instead of him to work hard to change it, to ensure, I say so. See, Justin, At the end of the day, when you leave this world, you'll be forgotten. You think your children will not remember? You are, don't worry, you're among the children. I can promise you one thing for certain. You are among the people whose children would leave, would cut off from. No contact. I promise you. Amara, please give me a minute.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she said June must need some money. Justin must need some money. Either he needs some money or he's looking at her continuing to grow and make money, and that bothers him because he's probably like, wait a minute, you know, she's just outperforming me. She's just continuing to soar, and I'm back here twirling my thumbs. I think it's more of an ego thing because she wasn't supposed to outperform him. She wasn't supposed to be doing better than him. He was supposed to be looked at by social media as the provider. Her success basically tells who he really was in the marriage. Her success makes him look small and makes him look like he really was not who he was supposed to be in that house. If he was successful, he wouldn't be out here running his own reputation. Exactly. No successful business person would ever take to the internet and do what it is that he's doing. No, they wouldn't jeopardize it. No, just because you said, oh, I own my own chiropractor business, I'm successful. Just because people scream that to the top of their lungs, trust me, that doesn't mean that. All businesses are not successful. He's the type of person that has to go find his own clients. When you're independent like that, you have to find your own clients. And trust me, that is not easy. It is not easy. He ain't just walking around with a table on his back. If he was successful, he wouldn't even have to walk around with a table on his back, to be honest with you. Every chiropractor that I've ever went to see or my friends went to see had their own office. Why he don't have an office? Oh, I'm a mobile chiropractor. Joker. That just means he's an in-between chiropractor. He might get a client here, might get a client there, might get a client here. He don't have consistent, constant work, in my opinion. In my opinion. Justin destroyed his own business, and now Don and Stoney are doing the same. Oh, yeah. Because a producer that come out and do the goofy shit that he did, that was like whack to me. He put his name behind that crap. I would not want Justin hands on me with all that negativity. Me neither. I wouldn't, we probably do need to do better when we doing our research on our doctors and nurses and, whatever that we utilize. But yeah, no. If I seen him online behaving like this, I definitely wouldn't want to go to him. I'd be like, this dude is full of drama. So full of drama. No, I would not want to have anything to do with this. Or with him. You're back, Sonia?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I went to check on my kids.
Yeah. No, but I remember
Amara.
what you were saying as far as they're accusing the father of that. And then one of the bloggers get sued or get in some type of legal trouble because,
Exactly. Which is why,
yeah.
like I said,
Whatever
I
happened to
want to
her?
see the outcome of the case.
Oh, it's not over?
It's not, oh, Nigerian court cases, they stretch like that.
Oh, wow.
They
Okay.
do. They stretch like that. But I want to say, I'm going to say this to Justin Wading. At the end of the day, I only feel sorry for the little girls involved in this whole nonsense. Because I mean, June for the past few days, if you want to make it look like first of all, I want to say this. Sorry, to people who don't know, Justin cannot convince June to lie. I work with, like I said, I have a non-profit organization, so I handle sexual abuse, abuse on all fronts. For it's gender based. I don't advocate for men. Sorry, Well, I know for certain that when a child has faced any form of abuse, before that case is taken further, that child has to go through forensic interviewing, where a professional sits down with that child, has a conversation in different ways. They know how to get children to speak. You cannot coach her to become a liar, and neither can Korra. Korra cannot coach her to say you have done something. Neither can June. Can you coach June or Athena? Because the professionals will get out the truth.
Yep,
So
that's
you
true.
can say all you like.
Yep.
You can do what you want. Speak on her name. You are just an opinion, an anonymous whisper in the algorithm. An unremarkable piece of shit whose life does not matter. Justin Wade, the only thing that will be associated with your name is the trash bandits that you are. Nothing else.
Yeah, no, I don't think he'll be
Nothing else.
successful. He won't be successful with doing that because, like you said, the professionals will definitely be able to point that out. They will be the same thing that happened with the Hurt twins. They will be able to pull it out. He will not be able to do
Exactly.
it. He could do it maybe for just to record it to maybe his mama, friends, even the internet, but he would not be able to do it to a professional. It would not.
And
It
not
would not
even to a
happen.
judge.
No, it would not. It would not. Nope.
Justin, you will not be remembered in history in a way that matters. You will only be remembered as the bitter man who came online to join the enemies of the mother of his children
Yep.
and then you became a video vixen.
Yep. That's
When
it.
you die, the world will not dim, Justin. No doors will close. No history will shift. You will vanish the way dust vanishes. Unnoticed, unrecorded, unmourned. The maggots, the termites will do more honest work with your remains than you ever did in your entire life. You know why? Because instead of building a legacy, you are building a line of stupidity. And your mother is your greatest enabler. She looks at you and she sees the barest minimum and it's okay for her.
She's
Maybe
just
she
proud of
comes
her
from a
boy.
line, sorry,
She's just proud of her boy.
exactly. Maybe she comes from a lineage of never do wells, and you're the best thing after sliced bread for her. But I feel sorry for you. Oh, we forget that Justin had to go before the board. Exactly, he was posing as a doctor. He's a chiropractor. They're two different things.
Mm.
The only anger that they face today is that they tried so hard to diminish yesterday. Korra wanted 1,000 sales of her album. She got
Mm-hmm.
1,400. Amora, I did not
Right.
sleep for at least almost 24 hours.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, she did it. And I don't know if you heard the beginning of his video, but he said she didn't even do good.
Oh, she did. I mean, she's gonna be counting over $14,000 to the bank. And that's just
Right.
on her. She was very smart because Spotify is gonna get her to pay some percentage. She's gonna lose some money. She took everything. A woman who has a brain. She knew that she had the fans who would buy it. Those same
Right.
fans that could go to Spotify can go to her website and buy it.
Right.
And we
Right. Right.
did. And
Yep.
she's going to smile to the bank Justin, you're going to smile to the toilets. That's where you're going to go to. You're not smiling to the bank. You even have a bathroom. You needed to go to, you had to go to an Airbnb to be able to have to get a blender because you probably don't have one in your house. Korra's going to be smiling to the bank. YouTube is going to pay half of the streams that we're doing on the live. If you like, say it's one person streaming 100 times, yes.
Yeah, I heard that nonsense.
People pay click farms. And we're doing it organically. We are playing it from our phone. That's love.
Right.
Go
Yep,
fuck
that
yourself.
is.
And I'm waiting for you. You, your lawyer. And you know, in my usual fashion, I like to cuss everybody out. And so Justin Wading, God punish your father. God punish Janice Dean and your brothers. God punish the prison guard that let that conjugal visit happen. That made you come to this world. God punish the prison bed where you were conceived. God will punish the iron. God punish the car your mother drove that day or the train she took to the police, to the prison, to the jailhouse or to the correctional facility. God punish the doctor that didn't squeeze your neck at birth and save us the misery of you. God punish the horse that you rode. God punish your chiropractor board for not seeing that you are stupid and not handing you that certificate. And God punish the chair you sat down on to call my name. And above all, man, God punish you, Justin Dean. Stupid idiot. That's why your look at you, your hairline is receding to the back of your neck. Idiots.
All right, I'm gonna have to wrap it up because I gotta meet my girls in a few minutes. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Miss Sonia, thank you so very much, as always, for coming up and sharing the good reads to these jokers up out in here. But I gotta go. I gotta meet some girls that came down to visit, so I gotta go meet them in a few minutes. So I love
Thank you,
you,
Amora.
girls.
Thank you. Bye.
You are so welcome. See you later, honey.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. And y'all know it's always a pleasure when Sonia comes on the channel, honey. Child, she gives some good reads. I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. But y'all, I'm going to have to go because I got to meet my girls. We going out again, day 2 of just having a little fun. I was supposed to meet them earlier, so that's my fault, y'all. That's my fault. But I do want to meet up with them again before we get up out of here, okay? So anyway, for those that's just coming in, go back and hit the replay. I was sitting here when Sonia was reading Justin for Filth. I was fixing this thumbnail. So this is going to be the thumbnail right here for this live stream, y'all. This is going to be the thumbnail for this live stream. But for those that wanted the book, it is Korra is Live. Korra is Live, live, okay? So go get the book, read it. We read it here before, but it's been some time ago. And yeah, it was interesting, and she did not take anything back out of that book, even though he's trying to say she lied and things of that nature. He said he was going to sue her for $500,000, and guess what? Did not work. He did not scare her. And what Sonia said is absolutely true, and that is her sister Nancy empowered her to be a little bolder and courageous about speaking about her experience online. And that's another reason why Justin is so mad, because he actually thought Korra was going to stay quiet. And he did try to manipulate her and scare her into silence, but she did not. And that's why he went to court and put a gag order on her. They want you to shut up and be quiet when you're out here exposing them, okay? So nevertheless, you guys, thank y'all so very much for pulling up, showing up, and supporting. But before we go, let's play the goal song. I didn't meet the goal per se, as far as if you see it out on the goal thing, but y'all know y'all showed me so much love in this live stream, so I absolutely did meet the goal. So let's celebrate with a goal song, and then we're going to come back tomorrow, okay? All right, let's celebrate our goals. Thank you so very much, you guys.
That's
Thank you guys so very much. I do appreciate you guys to the max, baby. Now your girl is about to go out and shake her little bum bun. I'm gonna go out there and wash like Korra, you guys. I'm gonna go wash. I'm going to shake my tail feather with the girls. All right. My moderators, honey, they are in town, so I definitely got to go hook up with them. I was supposed to go shopping with them today, y'all, but I couldn't even get out the damn bed. But nevertheless, we are going out tonight. So let me go meet up with them, and I'm going to catch y'all later, okay? Love y'all the long way. Bye now. And hit that thumbs up button on y'all way out, okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay!
She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.